And, I guess me, Martin Short, in shows like Only Murders in the Building and Match Game. And now, Hulu is included with Spectrum TV at no extra cost. Isn't that fabulous? With Spectrum TV, you get Disney Plus and a bunch more. Watch it all on any device. Hulu, now included with Spectrum TV.
Go to spectrum.com/entertainment for details.
Top reasons your career wants you to move to Ohio. So many amazing growth opportunities, high-paying jobs in technology, advanced manufacturing, engineering, life sciences, and more. You'll soar to new heights, just like the Wright brothers, John Glenn, even Neil Armstrong. Their careers all took off in Ohio, and yours can too. A job that can take you further, and a place you can't wait to come home to. Have it all in the heart of it all. Launch your search at callohiohome.com.
To really appreciate the value of International Diamond Center, you need to go back more than 4 decades, when owner Keith LeClaire used to supply diamonds to upscale jewelry stores. He was a trusted source for the most exquisite diamonds and fine jewelry. But then Keith decided to start selling those amazing diamonds straight to the public. He opened IDC and changed the game in jewelry retailing by offering hand-selected, dazzling diamonds at no middleman pricing. Today, IDC dominates the Florida jewelry scene with stores in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, Orlando, Naples, Gainesville, and on the Treasure Coast. This is a powerhouse jeweler with the largest selection of natural diamonds, unbeatable value pricing, a 100% buyback guarantee, all the top names in bridal design, no commission salespeople, and an incredible reputation for honesty and transparency. For those moments that define your love and your relationship, IDC is the go-to place. The first and only official jeweler of the Gators. International Diamond Center. Get locations and learn more at shopidc.com.
This Earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassy's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
You text us at 77031 and we say it on the air. Sometimes we might even give you credit. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade. Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a good program for you this afternoon. Deb will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. She'll do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 4 o'clock hour, Date Night done right. Danny Meyering drops by from Orlando Date Night Guide to tell us what's happening in Orlando this weekend. We'll talk to Glenn Klausman for Colbert Court. 5 o'clock hour, it's trivia. We'll end it up with Ross Thoughts. You heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight head producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
£1/4 okay.
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Find us on social easily. Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube. Get involved with our question of the day. And if you'd like to send a talk back, you can do that as well. Just download that iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we'll get you on there in no time.
Superstar.
How are you guys today?
Tired.
Yeah, I slept like an ass last night.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You say things that don't mean anything.
Yeah, I slept like ass. I mean, if I say I slept like ass, does that mean...
No, you said like an ass.
No, like ass.
Okay, like ass
Yeah,
means,
like-
yeah, okay.
I don't know. Did you mean a donkey?
Yeah.
Did you?
I went out to Magical Dining last night, and I think I overdid it a little bit.
There it is.
And
you fought someone.
I didn't fight. I fought a big old piece of salmon, but we ate like kings last night. Delaney Tavern. If you want to hit it up, it's damn good.
Where's that one?
Orange Ave.
All right.
Just past downtown on the left there. It's been there for a minute, I believe. Hooked up to a hotel. It's a great menu. It's one of the $40 menus, not $60 menus, and I'll tell you where they win. Like, if you get that New York strip steak that they have on the menu, it's a full-size, like 10, 12-ounce steak.
Oh, wow.
So it's no joke. The appetizers were delicious. The desserts were delicious. It was damn good. I will tell you.
That's a $40.
That's the $40 meal, and I'll tell you, the steak wasn't even the shining star. They have a pasta, ravioli, that's got this mixture of kind of goat cheese, but it's not too it's not too much of that. I know that
Not too goaty?
Yeah, people get real freaked out about that cheese because it's got that kind of sharp
It does,
flavor,
yeah.
but they blended it with something else where it has this beautiful, rich flavor, but it's got a truffle cream sauce, and that was the hit of the evening. Simply amazing. Code Black and I got salmon. It was great. Appetizers were wonderful, and had a good time.
I had white cheddar Cheez-Its last night.
Nice.
So,
they don't do the extra toasty in those.
no, they don't.
And extra toasty is the number one selling Cheez-It.
So there you go.
Is it? Or
Yes,
is
it
that
is.
just your favorite?
It's the number one selling Cheez-It. Go check it out.
That's Jim calling it for what it is.
Go check it out. Yeah, I'm going to go look that up.
Extra
Ahead of the
toasty,
curve.
baby. Extra toasty.
You've been extra toast and Cheez-Its. You've been on record supporting the extra toasted Cheez-Its for quite some time.
Oh, let me tell you something else.
No.
Oh,
Let me tell you. Long time ago, I had to turn him on to the extra toasty because I said, Jimmy, these are my favorite. And then he became an extra toasty Cheez-Its guy.
Bradshaw's dipping his ladle into the soup of alternative facts.
Oh, well, now
Isn't
I don't.
that standard operating procedure these days?
I don't know who is telling the truth anymore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question? Do you remember an idea that somebody on this show had a while back when we were talking about saving people from drowning in undertows? All right. We talked about it at length. People having a hard time getting dragged under. Do you remember an idea of somebody on the show saying they should have like a drone that can take like flotation devices
and then like fly
them
it
out to people who are in distress and then drop them?
Yep.
Do you remember?
Jack said that like I don't know, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Thank you.
3:05, and it begins.
It wasn't Jack.
I am pretty sure it was Jack.
You are pretty high, and that's one thing, but
I've
you're
been
not
telling
pretty
you,
sure.
buddy.
It's not.
It's okay. We'll call it, at best, we'll call it parallel thinking.
Let's just do it this way. Let's just split it, all right?
Split it!
Jim, you get the impossible meat. You saw that on the horizon. You're the foodie, all right? Jack, you get the life-saving drones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do I want a life-saving drone or a vegan burger?
Well,
which one has more provenance?
Well, which one would made you richer?
Vegan burger.
So you get the vegan burger. He gets the life-saving drones.
I'm still, the one idea that I had that I was like half joking, but also like kind of half serious was daytime fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
And then they became a thing.
Daytime fireworks are a thing?
Daytime fireworks, definitely a thing these days, Jim.
Really?
Yeah.
Where would I see a daytime fireworks
During
showcase?
the daytime, dude. You see it.
What would explain the simplest things to this guy?
What would be the date that we would celebrate with daytime? That would be if you are a holiday and somebody comes up and goes, I have a great idea for your holiday.
Well,
it's daytime fireworks. I would think that you hated my holiday.
No, just go to American Wholesale Fireworks. Is your online source for daytime fireworks. These fireworks specifically designed for daytime use so they can be seen and heard.
Yeah, they're usually like the ones that I'm thinking about are like the flares. They're almost like yeah, they're almost like smoke bombs just getting launched. And call for what it is. It's usually shot around it's June. June is the predominantly daytime firework month.
Okay, very nice.
A lot of colors.
All right, 77031. I do have a favor to ask. You guys are seasoned relationship people, are you not?
Yeah.
Seasoned relationship, many years. Jack's been married since time began. Well, Ross now married and has been with the same woman for many years, correct?
Feels good to be in the club.
Feels good to be in that club. What 7, 8 years for you and Olivia?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Something like that.
No, you got to get it right. He can estimate. You have to nail it.
It was 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Okay,
boy.
very nice. Maybe I overshot a little bit. No problem. So this is my this month. The 24th of this month is my 20-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
20 years married. Together about 21 and a half years, 21 years or 20 years married. And I looked at the traditional gift ideas. What are you laughing at already? I haven't even started.
Because I'm looking at them.
Oh. The new one, like the modern one, is platinum.
Oh.
The older one, the traditional one, is China.
I'll go to China.
And then get her a grill and be like, I misunderstood all of this.
Do you guys have any ideas? I am the worst gift giver of all time.
When was the last time you gave her a really unique, beautiful piece of jewelry?
I gave her this, the big links, what they call the paperclip links,
right?
A wristband, or what's that called?
Bracelet.
A bracelet, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, dude. That one was real, and it was guttural,
and it hurt all of us.
It came from a place of honesty, though.
That laugh. I've never had a laugh before that felt like a dog's tail wagging.
Like I was saying,
like it was out of my control.
Like I was saying before I got interrupted, it's a gold wristband. It's a bracelet, and it's gold, and I thought about getting her a necklace to match it, but God, that seems so basic.
Well, I wouldn't. How long ago was that?
We got married 20 years ago.
No, the gold wristband. Oh my God! I think I might have to go shopping with him.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Okay, what was it for?
And I bought her a nice purse and a really nice pair of shoes the year before that. That was Christmas. Wasn't like an anniversary thing.
Okay, when was the last time you got her jewelry for your anniversary?
That would have been like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, and that's the gold wristband?
Yeah. But it's a bracelet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I would look into getting her a really unique, beautiful piece of platinum jewelry. A necklace, some earrings, maybe another ring she can wear on her other hand.
Platinum's expensive.
Or
you've got the money, honey.
Yeah. Platinum,
Don't worry about that. You've probably got it in your pocket.
Platinum China.
I just like hearing the way you say. Between the way I say bag and you say China.
Maybe I should get her. Remember China, the wrestler, the woman?
Yeah.
Maybe I can get her
one of those personalized birthday or anniversary
I'll
greetings.
get her an action figure of China.
There you go.
The wrestler.
Let's see. The first Christmas with my wife gave her steak knives. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Like you won a real estate contest?
I'm pretty sure a ghost sent that in.
My mom got cookie sheets.
Yeah. I think maybe something platinum would be nice.
I think, yeah.
What about a trip? Trip it up. Go on a trip.
Why do you want to go on trips?
That's what we do for our anniversary.
Do you
Our
really?
20th, that's when we went to Costa Rica.
Because you have a problem. And listen, I don't usually like playing the card of any bit of your wealth or your financial decisions playing a
Which
role.
none of you know the truth in.
Yeah. Who knows? You could be drowning in
broke.
debt.
Yeah, dead broke.
Yeah. You could be hungry right now out of your control.
You're
I would
100%.
not know.
No, not after polishing off the Doritos and Kit Kat, but keep going.
God almighty.
But that is a problem because you do lose the superpower of like, wow, that's expensive.
Well, I mean,
because like if I drop 500 bones on something on a gift for my wife, one of the first reactions will be like, wow, that is expensive. But I don't think that has the same.
The trip doesn't have that same value. You don't get. We wouldn't get to that destination and have someone turn around and go, man, this is. It would. I don't think it would hit the same as like Deb is saying, like a nice necklace with a pendant or platinum earrings or something like that. Maybe
because that's something that every day she'll be able to look at and remember your 20th anniversary. And a trip still gives you good memories. Absolutely.
You gotta get a photo. Why not do both?
Macaroni frame out of it. I mean, no.
Yeah, you can do both. Get her something over there as jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm so pro travel.
I know.
A platinum macaroni plate.
Oh my God, that'd be so good.
On China.
Nice.
China.
Well, figure it out. Something, I think it is going to wind up being jewelry.
Baby, we're going to Moscow.
Good thing she doesn't listen.
Yeah,
no. She doesn't. Actually, she should be working right now in the fields where she belongs.
Oh, God.
407-916-1041. Text us.
Ladies, don't you love listening?
At 77031. What do you have there for news there, Drop Top?
One time, man. Just one time.
Yeah.
Congressman Mills faces a possible censure. Authorities dismantle a diesel theft ring, and you're going to want to be here for the name of it. I swear all of Central Florida sheriffs are going, oh, yeah.
Dang.
Hold my beer. I got a better name. And Lego's most expensive set ever. We'll tell you what it is and more coming up next during JCS News.
That's what I'll get her.
Platinum Legos.
Oh, my God, winner. Ding, ding, ding. Jack, you finally came up with a great idea.
Thank you.
All right, 407-916-1041. You can text us at 77031. Take a
He's
little
got
break.
life-saving drones.
Deb's News.
Oh, I get it. Are they made in China?
They are.
We'll be right back.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James Miguel and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
There's emergency road repairs slowing down traffic on I-4 eastbound before I-95. 3 lanes are closed. Keep left to stay on the interstate. Keep right to head on to Beeville Road. On I-4, you're going to run into some familiar delays starting to pile up through the amusement park area. There's congestion getting through the city this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdoor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Want to change your life? Find out if things are perfect for you inside. That's exactly what my wife and I did. Went to Life Imaging FLA to find out exactly how our heart health was. Turned out we were fine. But, man, I got to tell you, there are many people that we've talked to that have used this product, and they got the best news ever, which was they caught this early so they could go to their doctor, create a plan with some medicines and therapies to make sure they're going to be around for many, many years. That's what Life Imaging does better than anybody. Remember, there are no dyes. You do not take your clothes off. This entire process only takes a few minutes, so don't wait. Do what I did. Do what my wife did. Do what my in-laws did. And so many people in Central Florida. Just get to Life Imaging FLA. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And please ask about their cancer screening as well, because it does save lives. Just simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's it. Pound 250. Say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Make that call today. Take control of your long-term health care. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there. Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Chelsea here, ready to upgrade your windows or patio doors? Right now during the Renewal by Anderson's Big BOGO event, buy one, get one 40% off, plus zero money down, zero payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. At Renewal by Anderson, our Acclaim Impact Replacement windows are built for Florida homes and designed to help you save money on your energy bills by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round. Offer expires September 30th. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. License number CGC 1527613.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, self, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, into land. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
Into land, just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Football is back.
And the season lives on iHeartRadio.
Whether it's fantasy advice
or venting with your favorite host over that blown call,
iHeartRadio brings you all of it.
From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
To local stations that bring you the games live. This is 24/7 coverage of everything you love about football.
And it all starts now.
Just open the iHeartRadio app
and search NFL
to dive in.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reeswindows.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. Listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey Jack, I wanted to get a quick talk back in because unfortunately I was unable to listen to yesterday's show live because I got caught in a rip current and had to be rescued by a flotation device delivered by drone. I wasn't until I got home and listened to the replay that I realized it was your invention that saved me. Thank you so much, Jack. Till the end of my days, I will always listen to the Jack Bradshaw show with Deb and Ross and that other guy, Grandpa Jim.
Oh, God.
You're welcome, sir.
Oh, God.
Has the Pope called yet?
All right, cut the phone line. We don't have those anymore.
That's not how any of this works.
77031. That's how you text us. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. Jack is right over there, along with Ross.
That's true.
Deb's here. Let's get some news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow. Has this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And as always, JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. A Central Florida congressman is accused of discrediting the House of Representatives. New York Democratic Congresswoman Yvette Clarke made that claim yesterday about 7th District Republican Corey Mills. Clarke introduced a motion to censure Mills. It's in response to allegations made against Mills by 2 women. Mills was never arrested, and he denies the allegations. Clarke says she will not stand by and pretend Mills's character is worthy of the Congress. Mills has not commented. All right. In the meantime, Florida's senior senator appears to be non-committal about bipartisan efforts in Congress to release all of the government's files on late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. A day after a gathering of victims on Capitol Hill, Rick Scott says he's all for transparency, but he says the U.S. Attorney General is on the job.
I worked with Pam Bondi for 8 years when she was Attorney General and I was governor. I believe she'll continue to do the right thing. She'll put out information and she'll protect the victims.
Thousands of documents were released this week, but many of those are said to have been information that was previously known. There's a growing call, including from the victims themselves. We played the audio yesterday for the names of everyone close to Epstein's orbit to be released.
I think that hesitancy said a lot right before he said victims, because in his mind, I think he thinks the victims might be some of the people on that list.
Yeah, there's some
the victims.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff happening with that. You know, that thing that Nancy Mace did a while back on the House floor, where she called out somebody by name who she accused of sexually abusing her without any evidence. But there's a rule within the Constitution that you can do that on the House floor with no repercussions. Thomas Massey and MTG have basically said that they would do that. They would read that list on the House floor so that they couldn't serve, because if the girls did it, they would be sued, as he said, into homelessness. But they could do that on the House floor without any other resolution or any of this other stuff happening.
Wow.
That's
very interesting. The girls, in other words, the girls could provide them a list. They could go to the House and read it on the floor.
Yeah, because as we talked about yesterday during JCS News, the girls said they don't know if they would or ever would release the list publicly, which is why they're calling on the Department of Justice to do it instead. All right, a federal court hearing is scheduled today in Fort Myers over the controversial Alligator Alcatraz Immigration Detention Center. The case centers on the legal rights of detainees held at the facility in the Everglades. Last month, a federal judge dismissed part of the lawsuit, but ordered the remaining claims to be heard in Florida's Middle District, transferring the case from the Southern District. In a separate ruling, the state is appealing a Miami judge's order to shut down the facility and dismantle its infrastructure once detainees are moved. All right, if vaccine mandates are lifted, Florida will become a hotbed for measles. That's what Orlando Democratic Congressman Maxwell Frost wrote on X yesterday. This came after Florida Surgeon General Dr. Joseph Ladapo announced his desire to remove all vaccine mandates for children entering school. Orlando Democratic State Representative Anna Escamani says ending vaccine mandates is reckless and dangerous. The decision has some support, though, from Sumter County School Superintendent Logan Brown. He says ending vaccine mandates for school attendance is a major step in restoring personal liberty and respecting the values of everyday Floridians. But you may not think that support would come from this area of the corner, but if Florida's former House Speaker was to become the next governor, he would not support that move to ban all vaccine mandates. Republican Paul Renner, who just announced his candidacy yesterday, says he doesn't know if he's at the same spot where the Surgeon General is on the subject.
I don't mind taking a look at the efficacy of vaccines. If there's anything, we should always be open to the prospect that something in a vaccine could be harmful to people, but I think you got to be really careful not to send a signal that getting vaccinated is not important.
Renner says that as House Speaker, he was against any mandates with regards to the COVID vaccine, but he feels different about the ones for polio, measles, and others.
Yeah, and DeSantis immediately, when he announced his candidacy, just immediately came out to let everybody know he is not endorsing, does not support Paul Renner. Byron Donalds, I guess, is the guy that he would be supporting. Well, he actually didn't even say that.
He didn't say that.
Because we don't know that his wife's not going to be in the
Exactly. because now she's just been made head of the Maha Commission. Yeah. All
Florida, make polio great again.
And that's not all. If you live in Lake County and you're pregnant and maybe planned on having your baby at one particular hospital,
I'm listening.
You're going to have to make a change
because Jim's pregnant.
Yep.
There is a change that's coming that could affect expectant mothers in Lake County. UF Health Leesburg Hospital announced yesterday it's going to stop labor and delivery services next month.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and that's left some expectant mothers in Lake County who were planning on delivering at USF Health Leesburg to well, now where do we go?
Right, yeah.
Now what do we do? The hospital says, listen, the community's health needs are changing as people are getting older and birth rates decline. So they're saying it's not really even needed in this part of Lake County anymore.
Damn, really?
Yeah, that's their claim.
A bit much. I know that they're expanding the medical footprint out there quite a bit right now.
Exactly.
That Advent Health area, I think, is going through an expansion right now.
Yeah, and there's a UF Health emergency room, which is really good.
Right, yeah.
It's odd whenever things go out of business. It's like, no one's buying our sandwiches. But in this case, it's like, no one's having kids.
I know. I'm surprised, though, because you see a lot of families in Leesburg, Eustis, Tavares, Mount Dora, but officials say this will allow them to expand specialty services like comprehensive breast health. The change will take effect October 15th.
Lake County is skews a little bit older, though.
It does.
It is not. These are not hip areas. Like downtown Orlando, College Park, Nona, Audubon Park, Winter Park. All those areas are kind of the hipper areas. I would say even like Oviedo, Winter Springs would fall into that.
I live in a hip area.
Yeah, Lake County is primarily a retirement community.
It's a broke my hip area.
And, so you could see how that would happen. It's just a shame that it does, because that's not the only service they provide, right? Is it just a birthing center?
It's not a birthing center, but that the labor and delivery service as part of the hospital is going to be shut down. All right. A man and a woman are under arrest after police found several children living in squalor, and you have to have a license to drive.
And I only have one.
Authorities say 6 children were locked in separate bedrooms without access to food, water, or a bathroom.
Locks on the outside with that.
Yeah, flex 6 bedroom house, huh?
They say the home was severely deteriorated with missing drywall, exposed wiring, and the overwhelming smell of urine and feces.
Okay.
The couple is charged with 6 counts of child neglect.
God almighty.
I don't even understand. You're shooting yourself in the foot there if you don't take that bag of diapers out.
That's something. Usually it's pets. Usually it's just pets they let run wild. I've seen, there was one up in Bunnell where they showed a picture of the inside of the house, and it almost made me gag.
And you weren't even on site.
Yeah.
All right, the former Orange County sergeant who's accused of killing his estranged wife and saying it was suicide is due in court today. Anthony Shea was arrested last October in the death of Orange County Sheriff's Lieutenant Ellie Shea. He's expected to request a bond amount today. Think he's going to get it?
I don't know. First-degree murder?
Investigators claim Shea tried to establish an alibi through text messages and surveillance footage to frame her death as a suicide. And she was very beloved in the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, I don't say. Well, I mean, it seems odd that would be a bond.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he killed a cop. I don't care if he was a cop. It doesn't matter. He killed a cop.
And if it's first degree, generally don't get bond on those amounts. All right, State Attorney General James Uthmeyer is announcing he's issuing civil and criminal subpoenas to the trucking company that hired Harjinder Singh. He's the truck driver charged in a crash that killed 3 people on the Florida Turnpike last month.
In addition, we've sent legal demands to both states, Washington and California, to get as much information as possible in how this individual obtained these licenses.
It's weird that he made that announcement at a baseball game.
Now batting.
That's the same frequency as the president and Independence Day.
White Hawk carriers will have to answer questions about hiring Singh. Authorities say the Indian national entered the country illegally but had commercial driver's licenses in 2 states despite limited knowledge of English and of American road signs. And it turns out one of the 3 people he killed with that illegal U-turn was a legal immigrant.
Wow.
Yeah. And who they had left South Florida and moved to Indiana because they were having trouble finding work. They were on their way back home to Indiana on the Turnpike when he made that illegal U-turn. All right. In the meantime, a major diesel theft ring has been shut down in Florida after a 6-month investigation. Florida's Attorney General and Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Cronister say 10 suspects have been arrested in, get the name, Operation Van Diesel.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Which uncovered 350 fuel thefts at dozens of locations across 13 counties, including Orange. Cronister says the crooks used a van with a makeshift tank to siphon diesel out of the ground at gas stations.
A simple traffic crash could have been catastrophic.
Same baseball game.
Nobody's there.
That's bottom of the eighth right there.
All right, they say...
Did you ever see this rig, by the way? They busted people doing this about a year and a half ago. The rig is interesting. It looks like a cargo van. They pull up.
Yep.
A tube comes out of the bottom of the van. They stick it right into the tank that the gas station supplies the gas with and start siphoning it out at 100 to 200 gallons a pop or whatever.
So do you know how much money? The group stole about this many gallons of diesel. How many gallons of diesel? This is a 6-month investigation.
6 month, probably did it every day, 250, 1,000. I'll go 60,000 gallons.
Jack?
100,000 gallons.
Ross?
50,000 gallons.
Points Jack, 185,000 gallons of diesel. That's worth roughly?
$3.50 a gallon, $500,000, $600,000.
Jack?
$1 million.
Ross?
I don't even... 14 million?
Points Jimmy, $650,000.
There you go, yeah.
7 of those arrested are reportedly in the U.S. illegally, and some had already been facing convictions for other fuel thefts.
Yeah, I think that may be part of the same ring that they busted once before.
I think it is.
Man, the setup was amazing. Like, they actually spent some time on these rigs to steal this gas. I was like, you guys should be in engineering, dude.
It's funny you say they spent some time, because now they're going to be.
You got Ocean 7-Eleven happening over there on Kirkman Conroy, dude.
Ocean 7-Eleven. All right, the National Hurricane Center is designating the tropical wave in the eastern Atlantic as Invest 91L. Did you know what the Invest stands for?
I do not.
It just means investigation.
Oh, there you go.
It is. It's just an area that they're going to be investigating. The system is slowly organizing, could become a tropical depression by the weekend as it moves west-northwest. Forecasters are now giving it an 80% chance of development over the next 7 days. It's still too soon to tell if the system will affect Florida or the mainland U.S., but yesterday the track shifted a little bit more westward, so go away.
Yeah.
All right, Sauce, this next story is for you.
Feed me.
I think you need to be a mascot.
Give me the veggies.
Change is coming to 3 Orlando restaurants.
Oh, all right.
PDQ announced Sunday 3 of its locations will close and reopen under Yum Brands.
Okay.
Now, this affects PDQ locations at UCF Waterford, Hunters Creek, and Winter Park. Their final day will be September 14th. Yum Brands will turn the restaurants into Saucy.
Saucy is the name of the restaurant.
Is it really?
It's a new fast casual spin-off of KFC.
Is it really?
Yep.
I'll be damned. Haven't heard that.
I haven't either. This was the first I heard of it.
I'll be damned.
But no opening date has been announced. All right. Someone in Florida is $1 million richer after last night's Powerball drawing. The winning ticket was sold at a Publix in Fort Myers.
I wasn't in Fort Myers.
No, since the grand prize went unclaimed, the Powerball jackpot is now estimated at $1.7 billion.
Yay.
That figure could rise depending on ticket sales, so expect it to.
It will rise.
The store that sold the winning $1 million ticket will receive a bonus. Right now, the cash option is currently more than $770 million.
Yeah, also, I think they not only did they sell the $1 million ticket, I think $200,000 tickets were also sold in Florida yesterday as well.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Was it at a Publix?
I don't know. I didn't.
For a while, Publix was like on a run.
Yeah, I didn't invest that.
No. And then finally, Lego has unveiled its most expensive set ever.
What theme is that?
What?
Oh no!
What?
Is it what? Why are you guys looking at me like that,
dude? You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. Is it right?
Okay, I'm gonna. Don't even. I'm gonna play it for you.
He's got the right.
Not even. He's off by
composer.
a decade. Well, yeah, but he did all the music. All right, listen again closely.
Oh, damn, dude! They're gonna do a Jurassic Park one.
Still with the right composer.
I'm going to call 911. I'm gonna call the police.
Okay, Jack and Ross, this story is for you. All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Do not turn toward them.
Lego, why? He's the guy who invented life-saving drones.
Son of a bitch.
Lego has unveiled its most expensive set ever, the new Lego Star Wars Death Star.
Oh, that's cool.
Ultimate Collector Series set will cost $1,000.
Damn, will it really? So you're actually building the Death Star?
It's comprised of a staggering how many pieces?
Oh, God.
I'll go 60,000.
I'll go 25,000.
That's a way better guess.
40,000.
9,023 pieces.
Okay, very good.
And also comes with 38 minifigs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. When built, half of the space station is open to feature iconic scenes from Star Wars. The set will go on sale for Lego Insiders first on October 1st and then October 4th for everyone else.
Wait, will that be the big non-video game nerd gift of the year, the Lego thing?
Dude, that's more than a gift. That's more that you are showing commitment.
Yeah.
That's a weird gift.
I worked for a program director who I know is already probably is getting ready to put his name in on this list.
And I only say weird because it's $1,000.
Yeah.
My parents used to bribe me with Legos. I was all about Legos growing up. I didn't know we had Lego Insiders.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I did not either.
And think about this. When it inevitably drops and breaks, you can laugh because it's an overdose of irony. Seeing the Death Star explode into a million pieces right there in your apartment.
Just like the movie.
Yeah.
Right, Jim?
Yes, just like the movie Star Wars. I guessed it, 9 yards.
And then to follow suit, you build it back up, but not all the way. And then you drop it again.
Oh, God.
And then you wait several decades.
How long does it take to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle? I mean, is that like a week, 2 week kind of adventure
not
there?
2 weeks. Well, it depends on the amount of time you're putting in each day.
Let's say you put an hour and a half a day in that. Like, I mean, are you still talking like a couple weeks for 1,000?
Piece puzzle?
Like a 200-piece puzzle is still a relatively big puzzle, is it not?
200 piece?
Yeah, like the size of a
really.
No,
You could do that in a couple hours.
No, it's 1,000-piece puzzle is average.
Is it really?
500 to 1,000. That's your common puzzle.
That's the sweet spot of puzzling.
Is it really? Did not know that.
This one gives you 9,023. And that concludes your JCS News.
Dum, 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 dum.
All right, 407-916-1041. Back in a sec. He's dying.
The Monsters in the Morning.
You're awful, Ryan. And nothing makes me harder than that. Speaking of laugh harder today.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday evening forecast. Heads up, if you're south of the I-4 corridor, you're going to be seeing the brunt of the rain today. Those storms going to be popping up right along the I-4 corridor through the rest of the afternoon and into this evening. Rain pushing down to the southeast, so areas across Osceola and Brevard County going to be seeing a pretty soggy evening with showers and storms tapering off as we head through the early overnight hours and staying soggy for the end of the work week.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at the Nickley Group. Just talked to Tom Nickley yesterday. He was telling me right now, unique and interesting time for buyers. Lowest interest rates in the last 10 months. And they're seeing low to mid sixes routinely and currently more inventory than pre-COVID. That means buyers get more choices with lower rates and they have more buying power. So get over to the Nickley Group. If you are looking to sell your house, now might be the time. And when you consider they get about 6% more for their listing than their competitors, now really could be the time. These guys are so good. They have so many opportunities for you guys, including their VIP program, free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and they even have an early access program that can get you access to off-market properties before they even get listed. They even have a guaranteed cash offer. If you don't want to deal with any of the real estate stuff, you just like to get your money and move forward, they can accommodate that as well. That's right, no showings or open houses, and that deal can close in just 14 days. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive, and their students do too.
I get up every single morning, and I can't wait to see their smiling faces coming through my door.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, building brighter futures one classroom at a time.
As a teacher, I'm really trying to help them come to school every day and put their foot in the right direction of life.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to aspireallergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's aspireallergy.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. You guys know I love getting a good deal, and nobody has better deals on grills than Tools Ace Hardware with their huge Labor Day grill sale going on now through September 8th. Check this out. Save up to $100 on Weber grills. Save up to $400 on Gosney pizza ovens. Save up to $300 on Traeger wood-fired smokers. Plus, giant savings on Rectech and Napoleon grills. Those are professional level grills. Also, these guys have everything you need. The smoking hardwoods, the pellets, the rubs, the marinades, it's all there. Whatever you're cooking with, grills, smokers, griddles, or pizza ovens, Tools Ace Hardware has the perfect fit for you. And don't forget, free assembly and local delivery on any grill purchase, $3.99 or more. It's Tools Ace, 14 convenient locations here in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery. It's Tools Ace, your local grilling place.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage, NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried Focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
What does New South Proud mean? It means you can save 35% on windows and doors. And not just any windows and doors. We're talking New South American-made windows and doors that offer premium protection from hurricanes, intruders, and noise. And they're guaranteed for life. Get 35% off American-made windows and doors until October 31st, 2025. Call 800-NEW-WINDOWS. Visit newsouthwindow.com/deal for details.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In Office, Orlando.
With the iHeartRadio app, your favorite radio station fits right in your pocket. Live shows, news, sports, exclusive music channels, and voices that don't just go viral. They're the voices of your local community. Join the millions who already have it.
iHeartRadio.
The #1 app for radio.
Let's go.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine, and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal, book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Jim Jamboree.
Yes, sir.
I am currently putting together a 1,822-piece Lego set of the 1966 Batmobile.
Oh, my favorite.
It's huge. It takes time. But one of their biggest models used to be the Titanic, which was around 20,000 pieces.
Cool.
Also, the biggest manufacturer of tires.
Yeah.
A pale, bald, angry guy who wheezes is not familiar with the penultimate pale, bald, angry guy who wheezes that is Darth Vader.
Hey, everybody. I
do not wheeze.
Jimmy. Jimbo.
Yep.
Jimothy.
Yes.
Slim the fact that you thought John Williams' Imperial March was from Jurassic Park is appalling to me, my guy. But seriously, if you haven't seen the Star Wars movies, they're a great watch. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Love you too. I've seen the first 3. That's good enough.
Yeah, but a lot of people would agree.
Yeah.
A lot of people would agree.
Well, they've done the first 3 twice.
Yeah. Have they really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You think that really some of the new ones were just repeats or basically remakes of the old ones? Or maybe the storylines? I don't know anything about it. I really don't. Never was a big Star Wars guy.
They did the first 3 twice, and they did one of them. There was 3 first times in some way.
Yeah. But that music came from the very first one.
Okay.
It came from the first 3.
Okay. I mean, I just didn't recognize it.
Shame on you.
Not a bad person, my God.
But the original 3, I believe the ones that you are referring to.
Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and...
Those are
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, there you go.
Those are important pieces
I think it's Return of the Mac.
Of cinema.
They are, for sure. Remember seeing every one of those in the theater. Quite an experience.
Were people dressing up?
No, buddy. No. Nope, they were not doing that. They were amazed, though. I mean, it was one of those things where you're like really kind of blown away. It was that and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Those were the 2 that really blew us everybody away in Putnam County.
It sounds like those were the 2 that blew you away as well.
There you go.
All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb, Jack, and Ross as well. I mean, I thought Roger Rabbit was that was quite a production, was it not?
1,000%.
Yeah, amazing.
Another very important piece of movie. One of the coolest movie trivia things I know is that I believe it's the only time that Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse share the screen.
It is.
And that's enormous and epic and awesome.
Yeah, I do remember that piece of trivia for sure, yeah.
Somebody texted, "Damn it, Bobby."
Damn it, Bobby. So we were talking about traveling in the first segment, and that actually worked out perfectly here. As we move into the fall, I know a lot of Floridians, make these plans to go up north, northeast. I mean, Jack is doing it here soon, and you do those things. Now, what's interesting, though, is I don't know if you guys have realized they're calling this the year of non-refundable travel. And a lot of people are kind of finding out the hard way that what's happening, and companies are using AI to do it, because with AI, you can switch your policies around based on, travel trends, whatever the case may be. I mean, one month you could offer a discount. the next month you could not offer. Hell, you could happen day by day. But what they're saying is more hotels are becoming non-refundable than ever. So this is almost like a little public service announcement. If you're booking a trip, one lady was booking a trip to Reykjavik, over in Iceland. And I don't know, do you guys remember, Jack? I know you probably remember this. There was a push.
That's for your pronunciation.
Thank you. A push about 2 years ago where you could fly out of OIA or Sanford, I can't remember where it was, and go to Reykjavik, go to Iceland for like $350, $400. And I know a lot of people, if you go back to Facebook at that particular time, everybody was going to Iceland because you could get over there for no money. It wasn't really expensive to stay there or do things there. So people were taking that chance or taking that opportunity to go over and do that. This lady kind of did the same thing, but her trip had to be canceled because of an unforeseen issue. And that's when she found out a lot of hotels, specifically in Europe, especially boutique hotels, have now moved to a non-refundable platform where it doesn't matter what happens, you are not going to get refunded. So, and when you look at the story, this is a USA Today story, by the way, they just tell you be uber diligent when you read the contracts, because if you get in one of these contracts where it's non-refundable, they do not care how much you paid for your rooms.
I think, and I don't know if it's hotels, but at least with airlines, it's an upsell, right? You want insurance? You want travel insurance?
Right,
Now it's an upsell, and you're able to, because now the delineations on the flight side of the book is you got your basic one, no luggage.
Right, yeah.
You get your personal item. Then you want to upgrade. Oh, you can pick your seat and the carry-on.
Right.
And then, but you can't change anything. Then the premium one is where you get all the perks.
Right. And they're saying it also happens with car rentals. So if you've rented a car, and again, that can be very expensive, $100, $80 a day, whatever the case may be, for 3 or 4 or 5 day vacation, it's no joke, $300 to $500, $600. They're also doing that. What they tell you to do is rent your car in advance and pay for it in advance, and then do like Jack says. Usually when you do that, they will offer programs in case something happens. You'll get credit for that company at least, and you won't get stiffed.
The other thing a lot of travelers are talking about is all those incidental fees. Right? You're staying at a hotel, $30 a day to use the pool. Well, even if you don't use the pool, you're still spending.
Yeah, parking is a big one.
Parking is a huge one.
Man,
resort fees. It's like, what the hell is this resort fee for?
Dude, when you were last week, you had to park your car at the hotel, right?
We did.
Because there's nowhere to park. On those real narrow strip island kind of beach areas like Clearwater and St. Pete, when we were there, we had to park at the hotel, $45 a day. No, there's no option. There's nowhere else to park. Everywhere else is like a tow zone. So you had to park in that garage, and they just smile. But the good thing is, they bring your car up like a baller every time you want it. But it's still $45, and then you get a tip every time they come up.
Yeah.
And if you don't tip one of those dudes one time...
Oh, you're not going to get your car for another 30, 45 minutes.
You'll get it, but they'll park it at the bottom of the hill out in the rain.
45,000 miles. Yeah. They're going to Ferris Bueller day off that thing.
That's it's so funny because for the first time in my life, I have a card that I'll take a photo of my speedometer before I hand over the keys to the valet.
Oh, really? Do you?
It'd be a fun car to tool around in.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Just don't do it without me in the driver's seat.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Let's take a little break. Our friend Danny Myring on the other side with Date Night Done Right. We'll do that next.
The NFL season kicks off for the Tampa Bay Bucks when they go to Atlanta to face the Falcons this Sunday. Coverage starts at 12 noon on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a crash blocking the right lane on I-4 eastbound just past New York Avenue, State Road 44. There's emergency road construction blocking 3 lanes on I-4 eastbound before I-95. If you want to go on Beeville Road, stay right. Hopping on I-95, stay left. A crash is getting cleared up on Kirkman Road southbound at Vineland Road. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is celebrating 10 years with $10 off your $50 store purchase. Starting Friday, visit the Backstage floor inside your Macy's and get $10 off amazing new finds. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Exteriors. Man, I love this company. Father and son, that's what that stands for, and that's exactly how they run it. Hired these guys years ago to install windows and doors in a couple of my homes here in Central Florida. They just nailed it. The craftsmanship is like second to none. I've told the story before. They installed a large double-size sliding glass door in my house, and as the inspector from Seminole County looked at it, he's like, man, who installed this? And I said, it's FAS Windows and Doors. He goes, man, this is a perfect install. But that's what they give you. Like, really good installers make your entire project seamless from measurement all the way down to that final inspection. Been doing it since 2005, and they've earned their spot as Orlando's top-rated window and door experts. So try them today and upgrade your home with the team that delivers excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. You guys know I love getting a good deal, and nobody has better deals on grills than Tools Ace Hardware with their huge Labor Day grill sale going on now through September 8th. Check this out. Save up to $100 on Weber grills. Save up to $400 on Gosney pizza ovens. Save up to $300 on Traeger wood-fired smokers. Plus, giant savings on Rectech and Napoleon grills. Those are professional level grills. Also, these guys have everything you need. The smoking hardwoods, the pellets, the rubs, the marinades, it's all there. Whatever you're cooking with, grills, smokers, griddles, or pizza ovens, Tools Ace Hardware has the perfect fit for you. And don't forget, free assembly and local delivery on any grill purchase, $3.99 or more. It's Tools Ace, 14 convenient locations here in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery. It's Tools Ace, your local grilling place.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, or bring your phone rates. For Total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
What sets International Diamond Center apart from those big box jewelry chain stores?
The problem with big chain stores is that they're all run by corporate.
IDC owner Keith LeClaire.
That means the people at the store level just plain don't care much.
At IDC, you're not dealing with a bunch of retail clerks. You're working with a true jewelry professional who's not on commission and not beholden to a bunch of corporate dictated rules and policies.
When you're in big corporate world, everybody operates out of a manual or a big book of rules. At IDC, we don't have a manual telling our people how to deal with customers. We empower our people to take care of those customers in the way they would want to be taken care of.
Get the respect, guidance, professionalism, and genuine care you deserve from people who put you first.
We tell them point blank, do whatever it takes to make the customer happy, period.
International Diamond Center, locally owned, internationally connected.
We want them to take care of you, protect you, and make it the best experience that you could possibly have.
International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs Mall at Millennia and Waterford Lakes.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Need more animals, more gators, and more fun? Y'all need Gatorland.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval. My aunt and uncle, for their anniversary, they would switch off back and forth. So one year she would pick what they did. The next year he would pick what they did. And they would still follow the anniversary themes, you know. And it was his turn to pick, and it was like number 5 or 6. But the theme was sugar. So he took her to this strip bar in Jacksonville. It was called the Sugar Coop. It was a nasty place. She got mad. They got in a big argument. And the next year, she took him to a place called Divorce Court.
Oh, totally different machine.
Whoa. Both
Same.
Danny and I, though, were real confused about the switching thing.
Yeah, same cost, though. Divorce Court and the Sugar Shack or whatever. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
No way.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
Ross is as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do date night done right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is date night done right.
Good and loud for our friend, Miss Danny Myring.
Yay!
Check her out right now at JimColbertLive.com. We are on YouTube. Danny is here courtesy of Orlando Date Night Guide, Orlando-parenting.com as well. Danny, how you doing?
I am back from the doctor's office. That was a boring morning. Oh, my gosh. So I had to have a little extra Red Bull to kick things back up
going?
this afternoon.
Yeah, we were walking down the hallways coming out of the studio, and, of course, we all know here in Central Florida when September hits, that means the S hits the fan here events-wise. The minute it starts cooling down in Central Florida, there are a multitude of things to do, and I know that you are a big part of Orlando Date Night Guide's compilation of those things. So you ready to get at it?
Yeah, it's been, the invites have been coming in. I'm literally texting my husband multiple times a day, like, all right, put this on your calendar. Okay, put that on your calendar. Just different things happening. So we are here to help highlight some of the best things to do. And there is one thing that has hit on our Instagram that I'm so glad is taking off, because I want parents to know about this opportunity, and that is Camp Dolphin at Walt Disney World Dolphin, the Swan and Dolphin Hotel.
Yes.
They've been doing this for years, and I've been trying to preach the gospel. You can book 2 free hours of childcare there, and you're essentially you put down the money, but then you go and you have dinner, and then they give you back the money, and they take care of your kid for 2 hours.
Oh, so you just basically put a deposit down for them to watch your kids.
Yep.
Then when you come back, and I guess the deposit is to take care of them if you no-show?
Right, yeah, exactly.
The kid is not enough of a deposit.
I would be like, here's $1,000. I'll see you in December.
Yeah.
I like how the cash is collateral.
Yeah.
So this is something we've been doing for years. There's 3 restaurants: El Molino, Todd English's Blue Zoo, and Amari, which is one of their new ones. And as long as the adults actually get food and not just drink or something, you show your receipt and your kid's taken care of for 2 hours.
Yeah,
that's a great deal.
It is a great deal.
You don't have to worry about finding a babysitter.
Blue Zoo is an interesting. That's an interesting restaurant. I've been there a couple of times. It's a really unique experience for sure.
It is, and I think at this point, and I mean this in a loving way, it's like stepping back in time, because it is very late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it was one of the very first kind of nouveau cuisine restaurants to open up in the city, and it's been there for a minute, like you were saying, but still like a classic place to go get a nice upscale meal for sure, and the setting is beautiful.
And those 3 restaurants I mentioned are participating in Magical Dining,
and
that qualifies. So we did that for my husband's birthday. We did Magical Dining at El Molino. Our kid was taken care of for 2 hours. We were very happy.
How did your boy react to that? Was he completely into it? Like, do you find that most kids, they have activities and stuff? It's not like you just put them in a coat room, right?
Yeah. So the ages are 5 to 12. They do have video games and activities and stuff. That as soon as we walked in, some kids were playing air hockey, and he jumped right in, and the kids were like, "Come on in, man!"
Boom.
It was great. Yeah, so I mean, he maybe when he was a smidge younger, he might have been like, "I don't want to go."
Yeah.
Now he's cool.
Right on.
All right, so something happening for the adults and perhaps, I don't know, older kids. It seems like kids younger and younger are going to these things. Hallow Scream at SeaWorld Orlando starts this weekend. And what's different about Hallow Scream versus Halloween Horror Nights is Hallow Scream has like themed bars within the event. So you've got the scare zones, you've got the houses, and then there are, I think, 5 or 6 different bars that are themed, and it's not like your bartender's going to jump at you, but they've got entertainment and stuff.
Like
and
a Dracula or like a vampire theme, a Frankenstein theme, a werewolf theme, or an alien theme or something like that?
Yeah, one year was like a like poison ivy kind of thing, and they had a girl, in a net climbing and kind of
cool.
gyrating a smidge as you're waiting for your drink.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So this year, one of them is Scorched, so it's like a metal kind of junkyard.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kind of neat theme. There's all kinds of cool things happening there this year. Happening tomorrow night from 6 to 9 p.m. Lou Gardens is doing another movie night. This time it is, you know what, maybe I should make Jimmy guess by me doing the music since we had a little music scenario.
Oh, aren't you
earlier.
so glad she listens? I know I am.
It's by the same composer.
Oh, that'll gonna help you a lot.
Is it Jurassic Park?
No.
No.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes. In this case, it's Last Crusade, but it is Indiana Jones. Yay!
Now, Jack, do me a favor. Do not golf clap me. Don't do it. I don't need your off-mic claps to justify my correct answer.
Let me give you the slow
clap. No. Yeah.
Wow.
It's back all the way up.
Well, okay, Jack, stop clapping. Let's show him respect. Do you want a cookie?
Yeah, I would like a cookie.
All right, chocolate chip, macadamia.
I've been a good boy.
Are you getting excited?
So going back to that movie night, that's 6 to 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Adults are $10, kids are $8. You can bring your own picnic dinner, beer, wine, make it a whole fun evening, and that's in Lou Gardens, which is very, very pretty. Happening Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. is the Moon Over Avalon Night Market. So this is their 4th time doing this kind of moon festival, which is inspired a little bit after the Japanese moon festival that they usually do in September, which kind of marks the start of a new lunar year.
Okay, cool.
So Avalon Park is kind of taking that, and they're doing Asian cultural performances, a lantern workshop, a parade, craft station, food trucks, live performances, and more. And that's all at the Avalon Park Founders Square. And I am super excited because this weekend also marks the start of Oktoberfest festivities, slowly trickling in. So this one is Saturday, 4 to 10 p.m., the Winter Parktoberfest at the Mead Botanical Garden, which is a gorgeous setting.
Beautiful, yeah.
And they're going to do a traditional flag ceremony and tapping of the keg led by the Winter Park mayor. Tickets are $25, and you get a beer, wine, or non-alcoholic beverage, and that's from 4 to 10 p.m. Kids are free.
Nice.
And so this is certainly one of the more kind of family-friendly Oktoberfest events. And one of the things we do every issue of Orlando Parenting Magazine is we have a list of events for families, including ones that you can plan ahead for. So our latest issue just came out, and it's very Halloween and fall focused. It's really cute.
Perfect.
So if you see that anywhere in the Orlando area, please go pick up a copy, or you can go to our website.
Nice.
Another Oktoberfest event is at Tactical Brewing.
Oh, good.
Love this place.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I had my first Oktoberfest beer this past weekend. I was hyped to see it hit because that, all the craft breweries will, they'll have their multitude of Oktoberfest offerings, and I saw the very first one of the earliest times I've seen it. Damn good. Love Oktoberfest beer. Good.
Absolutely. And they're starting to make Oktoberfest and like winter flavors for non-alcoholic beer, so that makes me happy. And my husband has started to get on board with the non-alcoholic beer train,
good for him.
Which is really cool. It's also funny when you ask for one at a restaurant and they're like, they still don't understand what the point is, but that's fine.
They like it shouldn't go.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry. One more time, sir.
Yeah. N-A? What is that?
Yeah. Is that a code? I went to the Compass by Margaritaville, which is like their select service hotel recently by Flagler Beach. It's right off of A1A. And I ordered a margarita without tequila. And they were like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You mean lime juice?
You got to get out.
Right.
So back to Oktoberfest. That's happening at Tactical Brewing Saturday, 4 to 7 p.m. Of course, they're going to have Oktoberfest beer releases, a polka band, games, and brats by Twisted Bites. And they are encouraging you to dress in lederhosen.
Nice.
So if you happen to have that.
It does make being day drunk more fun.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's nothing in the world
wearing
like there's
lederhosen?
nothing in the world like being drunk in shorts with suspenders. That is the best thing ever. We had a giant party downtown one time, and we wilded out. I mean, we went crazy, and we were like legit, like lederhosen.
Nice.
Nothing better. High socks, the whole 9 yards, hammered in 40 minutes. It was great.
And then you're just flexing that German moose knuckle.
Yeah, exactly. Pull the suspenders super tight.
It's green, so it kind of looks like a ball divot mark.
I was going to ask for pictures, but at this point, I don't think I'm interested.
Do not want to see it.
Just look at a green that breaks to the left.
Yeah.
That's what I look like with with the hosen on.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And the real ones are leather, and they're like thick ass
Yes.
leather, and they're heavy AF.
Ugh.
And man, do they smell good at the end of the day?
I bet.
Just peel them right off. This next and the final event would be, I don't know if it would be made better or worse with lederhosen. It is Twerkcella.
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 Is twerking still a thing?
According to these folks. it
Oh,
is.
okay. Very good.
Twerkcella, the art of seduction.
Okay. Yeah.
Being held at the Abbey on Sunday at 6 p.m. They are promising a stage production for 21 and over, and swanky attire is encouraged.
Wow,
So,
really? So they want you to dress nice for the twerk party.
apparently so.
All right, very nice.
That's going to be a juxtaposition I'm not sure I'm prepared for.
That almost is worth a ticket just to watch.
Yeah.
Good clothes or not.
Can I have a corner seat?
Yeah,
on
anything.
the side?
Exactly.
And a
Live
shield.
streaming this?
Right, yeah.
And I will be a changed woman when I come back next week for my segment. I am going to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time since I became a mom. This is like an 8-year thing.
Wow.
I'm going next Wednesday. It'll be my husband's first time. We are very excited.
Okay, and then so I hear through the grapevine that the Terrifier House is offering something that hasn't been offered before at a Halloween Horror Nights. Or
I know. I have not ever heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you
have two-
referring to the wet path?
Yeah, you have two paths you can choose by.
Mm.
You can go dry path or wet path. Ooh.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing either one.
Either one.
Are you getting no path?
I'm doing that. I ain't walking through that door path.
Are you wearing a baby light?
Oh, you darn right. I'm wearing a baby
Yeah, you
light.
gotta wear the baby light. If you don't
I
wanna
might as well just dress in like a baby doll dress.
You
and
should.
Put my hair in pigtails and do the whole thing.
My God almighty. Keep talking.
They'll push me to... Never mind.
Yeah.
We're going to stop right now. I was getting carried away.
All good?
Yeah, I think I'm good now.
All right, you guys give it up for Denny Murray. All right, if you missed any of this, JimColbertLive.com. You can also see everything that, plus much more at Orlando, datenightguide.com. And again, for the family crew, it's Orlando-parenting.com as well. All right there. Thanks, Annie. Always good seeing you.
Good seeing you guys.
All right, man. Have a good time.
I'll be a
All
puddle
right.
next week.
Wet path. Wet path. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Our buddy Glenn Klausman up next with Colbert Court. We'll do that right after this.
Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
You might run into some familiar delays on your ride this afternoon on the major roadways. There's also a couple things to look out for here. The traffic lights are working incorrectly where Broadway meets Neptune Road. There's ongoing construction blocking multiple lanes on I-4 eastbound before I-95. A crash is getting cleared up here on Kirkman Road near Vineland Road. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Summer is going by fast. Wherever the drive takes you, we're here to help keep you on the road and soak up the last bit of summer fun. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your summer drive starts here. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. You guys know I love getting a good deal, and nobody has better deals on grills than Tools Ace Hardware with their huge Labor Day grill sale going on now through September 8th. Check this out. Save up to $100 on Weber grills. Save up to $400 on Gosney pizza ovens. Save up to $300 on Traeger wood-fired smokers. Plus, giant savings on Rectech and Napoleon grills. Those are professional level grills. Also, these guys have everything you need. The smoking hardwoods, the pellets, the rubs, the marinades, it's all there. Whatever you're cooking with, grills, smokers, griddles, or pizza ovens, Tools Ace Hardware has the perfect fit for you. And don't forget, free assembly and local delivery on any grill purchase $3.99 or more. It's Tools Ace, 14 convenient locations here in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery. It's Tools Ace, your local grilling place.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Son, do you know what time it is?
Your father and I were waiting all night for you to come home.
I'm sorry. So we could tell you that you're eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. Wait, what?
Since your dad's a veteran, our whole family can join and get exclusive savings, discounts, and award-winning service.
Thank you. Now go to your room and think about what we said.
All veterans and their families are eligible. Join today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh? You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at MillsAir.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Afternoon, Colbert crew. Well, you guys did it again. Danny came in at the beginning of her segment, bummed out about her doctor's appointment. By the end of it, she's in pigtails and a baby doll outfit, ready to walk the wet path at the Terrifier house. I love it. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Hey, Jimmy, don't let those guys get to you. I'm very proud of you and your idea of honoring Jack Bradshaw for coming up with such a wonderful, life-saving technological advance. You're good, man. You're a good dude. Congrats, Jack.
Aloha, Ohana. Oh, here we go into this debate again. Anyway, yeah, I thought I did recall. I think Ross is right. It was a couple years ago. Jack brought up the drone idea with the life preserver.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure Jack brought up the thing about the Cheez-Its, too.
Oh, my God.
You always comparing everything to Aldi. Pretty sure that's where that one got that start.
Oh, my God almighty.
Aloha.
No, even Matt knew what he was doing there.
Yeah. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Good afternoon.
Ross.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong, Jim? Do you want me to join you?
No, that good afternoon from Bradshaw was like,
yeah.
Hero 6 checking it.
I'll join you in the sad pit.
No, I'm not sad. Who says I'm sad?
Got that response, that's for sure.
We didn't talk about this yesterday, but I said we would. We have a few minutes here before Glenn gets here. The hat snatcher. Did you guys see that story?
Polish CEO at the U.S. Open?
Yeah, man.
Most hated man over the internet.
Like, what is that? Like, how do you do you know the story, Jack?
No.
Yeah, a guy at the U.S. Open was they were in the stands. The CEO, like Deb was saying, was standing next to a kid. I think he was probably maybe 12, 13 years old.
Oh, not even. He seemed to be like maybe 8 or 9, 10.
Oh, was he really? Man.
There was a Polish player that was there, and of course the CEO of this construction company. I think they do concrete.
Mm-hmm.
While his son is standing there in Hermes hat, the CEO's kid. It's like, man, you don't need a baseball cap. You're probably wearing a baseball cap. That's $6,000.
Yeah, but $1,500 hat on. Yeah, but the Polish tennis player was signing some stuff, and he was going to give his hat to this kid, this fan in the stands, and the CEO like reached over and snatched it right out of the dude's hand, and it was supposed to be for the kid. And this guy caught all the internet. I mean, you know how you know how you can catch some of the internet? Like you can piss off some of the internet, and then maybe piss off the animal part of the internet, and then maybe piss off a part of the internet that does that thing. Man, he got all the internet. All the internet across the board hated this guy's guts, and they he had to shut down all of his social media sites. He had to shut down his business website. Dude was getting inundated with a hate mail, just blasting him for doing something so stupid. And at first, he did the stereotypical thing all of these douchebags do. You know what he actually said on the record? Life is hard. You got to learn to be faster. To a 9-year-old, 8 or 9-year-old or whatever, right?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's on our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, check it out. He just straight snatches it. You're right. The kid's probably only like 8 or 9 years old.
And puts it in his bag.
And then puts it in his wife's bag, like right in front of the kid. Dude, it's so gross.
Kid starts to cry.
Yeah, and it's just so brutal. And then he just doubled down. He's like, you got to learn how to be faster. Life's hard, blah, 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 blah. 2 days later, my man had changed his tune. My man was like, this was a huge mistake. He got straight interneted. Boy, they pulled all the internet on him.
It's such a bad look, though.
It is the worst. They say, look, he actually said it was a huge mistake. Then he said it was a lesson in basically how to be humble, or I should be more humble. But man, he got it all. Both barrels.
And rightfully so, but let me mansplain men.
Okay, please. Oh, thank you.
Right?
Yes.
How's that for an inception of a statement? Let me mansplain men. This just proves that we just don't grow up.
Right.
Because in his mentality, he's still thinking like, we're one and the same. We're going after the same thing. I still feel the joy of being a boy. And then you got to come to grips, though, with all of a sudden you wake up and you're in your mid-40s.
Yeah, right.
And you cannot act the same way that you once did when you were 10 years old.
Yeah.
This guy deserves all the shame. But, I remember always being told, never grow up, never grow up. Well, this guy never grew up, and now we still hate him.
And he's easy to hate. I mean, when you read some of the stuff he wrote afterwards, he is not easy to like. He's a CEO of a Polish paving company.
There it is.
Dude, yeah. I took a nap halfway through that right there. That sounds so unbelievably boring.
Right.
Polish paving company?
Yeah.
You know what it does? It pays well.
Yeah,
really well. Hermes hat well.
Yeah, again, his kid is standing there in Hermes baseball cap while he's snatching a U.S. Open player's cap out of a kid's hand.
It pays so well that you start losing touch in reality.
Yes, exactly. You start thinking everything is yours.
And then you start losing your moral code, and you might all of a sudden become a bad person.
Yeah. Or just maybe.
Maybe.
And, of course, it turned out exactly how you would think it would turn out. The minute the player heard and saw about the situation, they identified the kid. He brings the kid into a special area there and then swags him out. Like all the swag, U.S. Open swag, takes pictures with him, signs all this stuff. And I don't know if the guy gave the hat back or not, to be honest with you. I know he apologized.
But by then the player had already reached out on the internet and asked the internet to help him find the kid.
Right.
He was able to do that and get him his own hat.
Yeah.
So
how funny would it have been if it was the same couple from the Coldplay concert? Like, no,
I know.
What are the chances? No.
Hey, let me ask you another question. Now, I don't know this player, right? Well, let's assume this player, the tennis player, was like the best player in the world, the Ronaldo or the Messi of tennis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your Pete Sampras's, your great players, right? What if that was snatched and this guy has this hat, right? It is from, let's say, the greatest tennis player of all time. Does it have the same value because of how he acquired it if you were to sell it on eBay?
And you'd have to say I was the man that snatched this from the hands of a child.
It is a hat from the best player in the world. It is signed from the best player in the world, but does it still have the same provenance and value because of how it was acquired?
That's a phenomenal question, because now my brain is starting to think, if that guy wasn't a CEO, he had a mustache, he is retired, used to be a coal miner, and then you're right, it's an epic athlete, it's a game-changing set or some historic match.
Maybe his last match, who knows?
Now that hat or anything from that match skyrockets in value. You start feeling a little bit more for the guy. I'm not saying in that same exact scenario, but if it was like a toss-up 50-50 for this item and it went to the non-CEO, mustache, hardworking dad just trying to make $1, maybe that would change the outcome. I think the value of the item, if it skyrocketed, I don't know how we would have reacted to this.
Yeah. The provenance, I don't know if it would matter. And interestingly, I mean, obviously, they had all great seats. So this kid does not come from a poor family either. They were courtside at the U.S. Open.
Well, we don't know, if that was, after the match, they allow younger fans to come to the front. I would say, looking at his clothes, I mean, he wasn't balling out like the CEO, his wife, and his kid
he was not, but rich people don't roll like that, though.
He could have been a little rascal who wormed his way in through the fence.
Or that's the kids section.
Jack called him a rascal.
Little rascal.
Like he was a rat in a bread store.
Wouldn't you be pissed if Tiger Woods gave his putter to a child?
Oh, I would be out of my GD mind.
You'd be like, and wouldn't you take it from that child?
I would try everything I could to get it from him. Wouldn't even think twice about it. I'm that Polish guy for sure. All right, back with Colbert Court in 1 second. I'll take it from Glenn. I don't care.
Real radio is the news junkie.
Oscar Mayer is now selling frozen wiener pops.
Is it hot dog flavored water?
No, it's like a modified corn dog before you warm it up, I guess.
Well, that was a keto corn dog.
It's the worst kind.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday evening forecast. Seeing the last of those storms finally starting to fizzle out as we head into the early overnight hours, and Friday pretty much going to be a rinse and repeat. Partly cloudy skies to start off your Friday, and then once we head into the afternoon and evening, seeing those storms really start to spark up along the I-4 corridor, and those storms going to be pushing down towards the southeast, really going to be seeing most of the rain impact across Osceola and Brevard County. Luckily, though, on Sunday, we get a break from the widespread rain.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Wherever the drive takes you, we're here to help keep you on the road. Whether it's back-to-school drop-offs or weekend getaways, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your drive starts here. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons or to find a location near you.
Attention Space Coast, if you live anywhere from Titusville to Palm Bay, you know how intense our Florida sun and storms can be. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim impact windows are built for Florida's coastal climate and designed to help save you money on energy bills by maintaining indoor temperatures year-round. And with their Smart Sun glass option, you'll reduce heat loss and boost energy savings without sacrificing your view. Here's just part of what one customer had to say. From sales to install, Andersen has it all. Robert and his three-man crew arrived at 9, installed 9 windows, and were done by 6 p.m. My wife and I were extremely satisfied with the Renewal by Andersen employees. Additionally, we noticed a distinct improvement in our AC coverage within 8 hours. Right now, during their big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for all the details. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to aspireallergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's aspireallergy.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Get ready, Orlando. The Booze and Bites Festival hits Festival Park Saturday, September 13th. Unlimited drinks, $5 bites, live music, games, and more. All benefiting Second Harvest Food Bank. VIP at 12, general admission at 1. Tickets required. Get yours now at OrlandoBoozeandBitesFestival.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul.
That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal, book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, Colbert crew.
Hello.
It's Kate calling from Jacksonville. So listen, I love you guys, by the way, which I think you know. Whoever gave the medical license to this supposed Surgeon General for the state of Florida, yeah, it came out of a Cracker Jack box. I'm a nurse practitioner. That guy is delusional. Vaccinate your children.
He had a tough time today.
Oh, no, she's talking about our Surgeon General.
Oh, I know, but I mean, how that all started and how that's even been normalized. RFK had to face Congress today, and it was interesting, to say the very least. Yeah, the Ladapo thing, it's national news everywhere, by the way.
Yeah, we'd be the first state to do it.
Every news site I went to, it was above the fold. In other words, it was the first wave of stories before you had to scroll on every major news site that I visited today, from the New York Times to Reuters to the AP. All of the most respected news agencies out there led with that story, or at least had it in the first batch of stories this morning as being like unbelievable, right?
Pretty much.
All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yo. And Ross.
I am here.
Let's do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
Colbert Court brought to you by our good friend Glenn Klausman over at Klausman Law. That's KLAUSMAN Law.com. Office is right there in Winter Park. 407-917-1718. Car crash calls Klausman. Good and loud for our buddy, Mr. Glenn Klausman.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Been enjoying your Facebook photographs of your latest trip to Gay Paris.
Yeah, what happened was people know that I've gone there, and then they say, why haven't you posted any pictures or anything? So about a month after I got back, I started posting them.
And, man, you have posted a bunch. And I have to tell you, they're all good. I mean, every single post is awesome, and it really does kind of reflect what people, I think what you would really see in Paris as opposed to what people with travel agencies or, it's always Eiffel Tower or the Louvre or something like that or some little cafe. But I thought you gave a really cool kind of walk through the city, and you guys go there quite often, so you know it well.
Yeah, I tried not to put everybody's seen the Eiffel Tower, and there's so many wonderful pictures in the Louvre and in the Museum d'Orsay, but you can see all those on the internet anytime you want. So I just posted stuff that I thought was different than that, but things that we enjoyed when we were there.
Yeah. Are you do you travel a lot? Have you been like all over the world?
No,
really?
No. My wife has. I have not. I have not.
Hey, so Paris is the only like major European city you've really been to?
No, we've been to Italy. We've done a tour of Italy. We've been to Marrakesh in Morocco. And that's it overseas for me. She's been to a lot of other places. And
no London. Yeah, I thought you maybe know London?
Not for me, for her. Ireland for her.
Yeah.
Scotland for her.
Wow.
Not for me.
Yeah. You like Paris? You enjoy going?
Yeah. It's
a beautiful city.
It's amazing. And because my wife is pretty good at speaking French, we get by very well.
Nice. And that's half the battle, right?
Yeah, I guess so. We get by very well, and she's pretty, and they like her, and that's helpful.
What I hear is if you make a genuine attempt at the language, that you get a lot more respect from the locals than if you if you didn't, if you just give it a shot.
Yeah, and they've got a different culture than we do. They come from they have a revolution where they overthrow the king, and they're not anybody's servants anymore. And if you treat them like they're a servant, you're not going to get treated as well as if you treat them like everyday people.
Oh wow, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Semi Brie Fromage.
Hey, that's great.
Something about cheese.
Yeah, whatever. That was great.
Yeah, I felt right. Majin Buu, Vegeta, Goku.
Okay.
Is any of that actual?
That was
no
Dragon
idea.
Ball Z characters.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
at
that.
the end there.
Glenn appears every week on Colbert Court.
I thought it was Stuart Little for a minute.
We'll go over a case that he has, and then we try to figure the case out between us, and then, of course, we'll kick it back to Glenn and find out exactly what happens. One of the reasons we do this here on the Jim Colbert Show is to illustrate how easy it is to kind of get yourself in a bad position by not simply knowing what to do or take those first steps when either you've had a car crash or an injury that could wind up costing you tens of thousands of dollars in not only money, lost work wages, and, of course, injuries as well. So that's what we try to do, inform people. And you just tell me right before the show that a guy that was helping you move had mentioned that you had saved him a bunch of money by doing the whole uninsured motorist thing.
Correct. Yeah. I was just moving my office, and it was a worker that was helping out, getting everything straightened out, and I'd never met him before, and he said he wanted to shake my hand because he was very happy I saved him a lot of money by telling him to get uninsured motorist coverage because he listens to Colbert Court.
I'll be damned.
All right.
Yeah, he got into a crash, and it saved his ass. All right, so let's get with this case. This is an actual case you have here, right?
This is not my case. This is an actual case that has happened and gone up on appeal.
All right, very good, guys. Here we go. By the way, Svatic is here.
He is not. His cousin is here today. You can refer to me as a Mansoir.
Okay, very nice, Mansoir. All right. Mary was visiting a local hotel. She parked in the parking lot where the parking roads were separated by grassy medians with some small shrubs. There was also a paved sidewalk next to the parking lot that led to the building. Mary picked up 2 bags of groceries and began walking through the grass median, and she stepped into the unstable lid of an irrigation box, and her leg fell through the hole, causing her to fracture her ankle. We've all seen those, right? The ones with the green covers, right? They usually cover up meters or something like that. The hotel claimed Mary should have walked along the sidewalk as the grass median was not a pedestrian crossing area. Mary claims the hotel knew guests walked through the grass median, and the hotel had a legal obligation to keep the median safe for pedestrians. Does Mary have a legal claim against the hotel for her injuries? We've all done this.
Yes, correct.
Let me tell you where I do it all the time. This is a public scenario for me. When I get out, they have that little median area where you walk. You can walk around it easily, but you could also step right over it and save that to walk around, depending on where you're parking.
Yeah.
And I think everybody kind of understands this. Yes, the sidewalk does lead there, but you could obviously see where people have maybe taken a shortcut to walk through the bushes because it's an easier path, whatever the case may be. Obviously, we kind of know this happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Without signage that says, do not walk here or stay off the grass.
Right.
I think they're liable here.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, what do you think? What was it, Mansour?
His name is Mansoir. I have always followed and abided every single law that is known to mankind. I have never stepped over a median. I believe that she should be let off. She should get away like melty buttery on a croissant.
That's nice. I like the music of this.
I was wondering how Glenn was going to react to it.
Is that a yes or a no? I couldn't figure it out.
I will be honest with you. I am extremely confused.
Okay, so he was initially with Mary. Mary parks in an area, gets out of her car. She's got 2 bags of groceries. There's a sidewalk that leads from where she parked that goes right into the hotel. But there's also a little grass median there that if she walked through that grass median, she wouldn't have to walk all the way down around the sidewalk. That grass median, unfortunately, had one of these regulator boxes, and when she stepped on it, not knowing that it was going to give way, it gave way. So her foot went down in this box and she broke her ankle. So what she wants to know is the hotel liable for that? Because like Jack said, either they didn't have a sign there or there could have been signs that people do that all the time. Because if you go to these certain areas, you can see pathways where people have walked through these medians.
Yeah.
And that's where I agree with Jack. If they see the wear pattern in this grass, that tells me they know, despite knowing you should stay on the sidewalk, they have used elsewhere. So that tells me the hotel is aware that their guests are doing it.
And this was actually a shortcut for her to get to where her room was.
Oh, okay. Now that changes things too.
So I would like to change the answer. I believe she should be sent to the guillotine.
Oh, yeah. So her head should get removed.
Yeah, metaphorically speaking. She's already down the anchor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. The hotel can claim that she was supposed to walk on the sidewalk, but I mean, if there is no designated path that says take this path to the hotel front door, and there is no sign like Jack says that says be careful because there's box here and you can fall through it and break your damn ankle.
Stay off the grass,
or
damn it.
Stay off the grass, or this is not a pathway or something like that. It's almost like it doesn't really seem like there's much of a case against her. It seems like the hotel would be obviously liable.
Especially if they know that is not just a shortcut around the parking lot, but is also the easiest path to her room that she's staying in.
Right. Or anybody that's staying in that area.
Exactly.
Oh, but it is the median, no. No one legally walks through the median.
Let me ask, if you're crossing a road and you are it's a 2-lane road on both sides, right? So a 4-lane road with a grass median in the middle. And you're supposed to go down to the corner of the road and cross at the pathway to the other side of the road. All right, got me? Okay. You choose not to do that because it's 50 yards to walk down there. Where you have to go is straight across where you're standing. So you decide to just kind of run across that road. Well, while running across that median, you fall into one of these boxes. And you hurt yourself. Who's liable for that?
That is going to be me because I am such an outlaw stepping into the median. I give up all of my responsibility as being a bad boy.
I think the point would be there is the city obviously has created an area for you to cross to be safe because they have a crossing thing there that tells you when you can go by. It's striped off, definitely not with a mural though, but it's striped off where you can see. I would think that the person would be liable there. And I have to tell you, I think she does bear some responsibility for this.
What about what kind of box? Is it a utility box where it would be?
No, it's a landscape. It's a irrigation box.
Yeah.
A little little green cover over an irrigation box that's not set on where tight, so it's loose. It's not on there the way it's supposed to be. She steps on it and falls into it.
How about somebody texted us? How about the utility company for not maintaining the box properly?
Well, it was not the utilities. It was the irrigation for
the hotel.
Yeah, for the hotel.
So it definitely is. It's either the hotel or her.
That's correct.
I mean, here's the thing. I think the hotel has to be liable here because, again, if they didn't make the access known that you're not supposed to go down there, how would she know not to walk through there? And if there was a path already beaten that way, where it shows that people have already used that as a pathway, how would she know that there was a possibility of her fracturing her ankle?
Because there is probably a sidewalk right next to the median.
There is though.
Visual place for you to walk.
There is.
Yeah, but this was the path also to her room.
Well, yeah,
it's a shortcut to it.
It's a shortcut, not a path. It's a shortcut to her room.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, the hotel claimed Mary should have walked on the sidewalk as the grass median was not a pedestrian crossing area. But is that understood, Glenn? I mean, not just in this case, but across the board, is it understood that just because the sidewalk goes up to an area they want you to use, that you have to use that unless deemed otherwise?
Well, that's one of the questions here.
Yeah.
So the three of you think Mary can make a claim against the hotel, and Monsieur, and the Frenchman believes that Mary is SOL.
Okay, so Monsieur or whatever his name is.
Monsieur. May I ask a question to the Zircon?
Absolutely.
Oui.
Have you ever seen the movie Moulin Rouge?
Oh, God.
I may have. I just can't place it.
A spectacular film about my people.
Okay.
Baz Luhrmann, great film.
You've got to get over to Paris, Ross. Take your wife and get over there.
I have been there. They have thrown me out.
All right, so we're going to go around the room, and I think I believe that the hotel is going to be liable here.
I believe the hotel is going to be liable.
Yeah.
Jack says the hotel is going to be liable.
I believe
like
that
any slip and fall.
She is out. She is out a left ankle in $50,000.
So she's out of luck. Mansour says that the woman is liable here. What say you, Glenn?
Okay, well, this was an actual case that went to trial in the Orlando area. a very good trial judge. And one of the issues for the jury that the judge let the jury decide was whether or not the hotel could be liable for Mary's fall. And the judge let the jury decide that question, and the jury decided that, yes, the hotel could be liable. Well, then the hotel decided to appeal, saying that we have no legal duty to protect someone that's walking through an area that's not designated for them to walk through, even though we know that sometimes people do that when they're not supposed to do that, was their claim. And the appeals court said the hotel is not liable.
Wow. So overturned on appeal.
Overturned on appeal.
What is their French word for revolution?
Lucky.
Yeah.
It's I thought it was a rather remarkable decision. I was surprised that the appeals court unanimously reversed what happened in the trial court. It's I know myself. There's an Indian restaurant and across from behind Olive Garden in Winter Park. There's a parking lot. Parking. It's not Mint. It's a Tamarind.
Tamarind. That's it. I'm sorry.
Office Depot there. You got a pet shop there, and if you want to go to the Indian restaurant, you can't park alongside because those spaces are always taken. So you park in the next row, and I always do it. And there's shrubs, and there's a little opening in the shrubs where people always walk through, and I always walk through. And I'm sure people do this all the time. But the problem now is if you get hurt doing it, you probably don't have a claim against the landowner because the appeals courts have said this is not what you're supposed to do. It's not designated as a walkway. You can't hold the landlord or the landowner liable for it. Now, there is a different case where, let's say you're at a Winter Park Art Festival or something, and there's a food truck. There was actually some kind of food truck at a park, and the city owned it. And next to the food truck, there was a pathway, a green, like what we're talking about, like a grassy median.
Yes.
And then, but people had to walk through it to get to the food truck, and they found the city liable because they should have known for sure that was going to happen. There's another case where in an area where there's like a grassy median, the landowner put a garbage receptacle for people to throw their garbage. So he actually invited those people to walk in that area, so they were liable in that case. But the appeals court said those cases are totally different. There was nothing in this case that suggested that the hotel would allow people to walk through that grassy area.
You could actually make the argument it's the exact opposite of that. The hotel actually did provide you with a safe path to make it to the hotel to avoid walking through that area to possibly get injured in any way, shape. I mean, she could have easily
they argued there was a sidewalk. That's what the hotel argued.
Yeah.
But normally you let a jury decide. Let a jury decide. That's where I disagree with what the appeals court did, but that doesn't do me or the person who got injured much good. But, the reason I disagree with it is let the jury decide from all the evidence that they hear, with the arguments they hear from the hotel, the arguments they hear from Mary's lawyer, whether or not the hotel should have been liable.
Is it rare for an appeals court to turn over a decision like that?
You would hope it's rare for that to happen, but we see it more and more, especially when there's very large verdicts. Sometimes they take a closer look at those.
The Frenchman was right.
The Frenchman. This was just kind of a disappointing reading. It was a disappointing opinion.
Is this a precedent-setting case?
Sure. It would be in the area that this appeals court covers. It is absolutely.
Wow, man, that's crazy, right?
Yep. So be careful out there. Don't walk through areas that the landowner can say you're not supposed to be walking through.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you think about it in it long term, though, Glenn, had it been ruled that way, that means hotels would have had to kind of go out of their way and spend a lot of money to either put up signs or some type of distraction or you know what I'm saying? They would have had to protect those areas, costing them tens of thousands of dollars just to avoid litigation. I mean, could you make the argument if you were the appeals court that, I mean, if you were allowed that to happen, that people could just walk through bushes and get injured and just sue crazy all the time, even when the hotels have provided safe paths for them not to do that?
Well, but you want to, when you're inviting people to your business, you want to make sure that everything is safe for them. And if you have any information that people are going to walk through a grassy area like this, where you've got an irrigation system and you've got a cover on a hole that your irrigation stuff's in, that you're going to make sure it's secure. And if it's not secure, it's your fault because you should anticipate that somebody might walk through there and step on it.
Yeah, wow, man.
I mean, that was my thought, but obviously the appeals court disagreed, and they're the ones that make the opinions.
That's Klausman Law, KLAUSMAN law.com. Office is right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash calls. Call Klausman. You guys give it up good and loud for Mr. Glenn Klausman. There he is. Remember, you can call Glenn at any time. Be sure to get your uninsured motorist. If you have any questions about what you should have on your car, you can call Glenn. If you've been in an accident, first thing you should do is contact an attorney. If you've had a trip and fall case like this, please contact an attorney that will take good care of you. Of course, Glenn will always answer your call and give you great advice.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, always good seeing you, buddy. Yep. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Hemorrhoid cases are up. And I'll tell you what's causing it next.
That's enough, Jim.
Make Real Radio 104.1 number one on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
Construction cleared up on I-4 eastbound approaching I-95. Traffic's moving a little bit smoother now. On I-4, you're going to run into some slowdowns through the city and through that Champions Gate area. Traffic slowing down on Florida's Turnpike southbound just before that Hancock Road exit there. There's off-ramp backup from the Turnpike southbound to Osceola Parkway. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is celebrating 10 years with $10 off your $50 store purchase. Starting Friday, visit the Backstage floor inside your Macy's and get $10 off amazing new finds. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
What does New South Proud mean? It means you can save 35% on windows and doors. And not just any windows and doors. We're talking New South American-made windows and doors that offer premium protection from hurricanes, intruders, and noise. And they're guaranteed for life. Get 35% off American-made windows and doors until October 31st, 2025. Call 800-NEW-WINDOWS. Visit newsouthwindow.com/deal for details.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
I just normally do straight stand-up, but this is a bit different.
What do you get when a true crime producer walks into a comedy club? Answer, a new podcast called Wisecrack, where a comedian finds himself at the center of a chilling true crime story.
Does anyone know what show they've come to see? It's a story. It's about the scariest night of my life.
This is Wisecrack, available now. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Wisecrack, and listen now.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
How'd you get your money so quick?
Hard Rock Bet's got lightning fast withdrawals.
Almost as fast as Dale Jr. valeting cars at this party.
Man, he's fast.
Hard Rock Bet's fast withdrawals have given me new motivation. Tips are appreciated.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassy's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassy's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassysmeatmarket.com, for your big green egg today.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance at $1,000 and a trip to our iHeart Radio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword LUCKY to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's LUCKY to 200-200.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I kind of thought the point of those landscaping access boxes was that they were secure and you could walk on them or even drive a lawnmower over them and they wouldn't cave in. So something was up with that box. It wasn't secured properly. So I think her attorneys and the appeals court missed the boat on that one.
Remember back in the day when everybody used to make Polish jokes? Well, there's a Polish joke here somewhere. Did you hear about the Polish paving executive? I don't know. Ross, work on it. There's a joke there somewhere.
I like that.
I think more listeners should give homework assignments to Ross to write jokes.
I did the hard part. You come up with the funny part. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Uninsured motorist coverage.
And Ross is here as well.
Did you hear that the kid was German?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's why he stole the hat. Finally, the tables were turned.
Oh, God. Okay, gotcha. Very nice.
It's a World War II.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
is.
I'm trying.
I can help you with those Polish jokes, though. Half Polish and from the part of the country where Polish jokes rule the world.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
I haven't heard
where
a
all
good
the Polacks live.
I haven't heard a good Polak joke in so long.
I'm half
Can
Polish.
you say that anymore? Can you say Polak? Is that offensive?
It most certainly is.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Is it? I mean, wait, do you just call them Poles?
Polish?
Polish? You don't say Polak anymore? Is that derogatory? It sounds derogatory.
It's so funny because
it sounds horrible, doesn't it?
You don't hear that down here, but I heard it all the time growing up.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard anybody take a shot at a Pole in a while. I haven't heard the word Polak in a while.
Well,
and I did not know that was derogatory. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I mean, I'm not Polish. I'm not going to be offended for an entire country, but I will tell you that it's one of them.
Is there, so hold on now. Is there another country version of that where they've used part of, it's like a portmanteau of the country and an insult? Like, is Polak mean like stupid Pole? Is that what that means?
I
will look it up.
Like, is there American, German? Is there a French version of that?
Well, when someone's Jewish, Jew is short for Jewish. Like, they're a Jew, right?
Right.
I always feel so uncomfortable saying that.
And a lot of people do. If you're not Jewish, some people think that you shouldn't call someone a Jew.
Right. You should say, like, if I said,
that person is Jewish.
If you said, hey, have you met the new... Oh, God, you can't say it that way either. It sounds even worse.
It's just like Saul is my best Jewish friend.
Yeah.
Polak is considered an ethnic slur.
Is it really?
Yes.
What is is it etymology of that word? What is that? I mean, how it came together to use? Yeah,
I have enough to do. I will work on this during our next break.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how that came to be. Like, I mean, we know the derogatory names for people, like, the derogatory name for a Jewish person starts with a K. I'm not going to say the word, but I mean, I don't even know what the origin of that is. I don't know how that even came to be.
Put that in your own history folder.
Yeah. Jack, look that up on the company site. All right, 407-916-1041. All right, an explosion. Maybe I shouldn't say it that way. An increase in hemorrhoid cases in America. And there is a very unique culprit at the helm here.
RFK?
Yeah, that's funny. The study invited 125 adults to take this test or to go through this. And it turns out that a large percentage, 54% of those people, did what it took to increase their odds of contracting hemorrhoids. Anybody want to take a guess at what the guilty?
Arby's cheese sticks.
No.
That's what got me back in 2012. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Jack, what do you think it's causing? Do you know it?
What's causing more hemorrhoid cases?
What's causing the increase in hemorrhoid cases?
Is it a food product?
It is not a food product.
Oh.
Is it all the time people are spending in commutes?
It's not that. That's a really good guess, though.
That is a good guess.
Because we're spending so much time sitting now.
That guess alone makes me want to walk more.
Yeah.
A lack of bidets.
No, I don't.
It's not
fiber. Is it our diet?
No. It has nothing to do with your diet.
Well, people aren't really eating a lot of fiber anymore.
It's why.
Spending too much time in the bathroom.
It's your cell phone.
Yeah.
Your cell phone's the problem. Your cell phone is the reason that cell phones are the reason hemorrhoid cases are getting higher, because you're taking your telephone into the toilet and you're sitting there for 10 or 20 or 30 minutes long after you've done your business because you've found a stream that's interesting and you've lost the track of time. So instead of just doing your business and getting up, that is causing more cases of hemorrhoids.
Now our question of the day makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it's not like you're on the can wheeling and dealing with the Dow right now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're scrolling.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
I don't bring my phone in the bathroom.
Yeah, hemorrhoid cases are...
You're the only one.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
way the only one. Can I tell you, I don't go without it. I do not go to the bathroom without my phone now.
Yeah.
I do. I will actually...
That is nasty.
I will waddle around the house on the verge of going in my pants. to find my phone before I'll go to the toilet anymore.
And then you touch your phone before you wash your hands.
Yeah.
Ew.
He still won't respond to messages.
And the funny thing is they, it's how this is wrapped up. Do you guys consider your bathroom time your time? Maybe.
Yes.
I will tell you, I don't know how ladies look at this. Dudes look at that bathroom as a it's almost like a little mini vacation inside your day.
Yeah, we know it started with our fathers, our brothers, our husbands, our coworkers.
Right, exactly.
It used to be, I used to look for a section of the newspaper to bring in.
Same here.
Yeah, sports section or whatever. Just I used to like having the newspaper because I find if you're reading, it relaxes you, and then you're in there less time.
Wait, that's why you're bringing content as a laxative?
Yes.
What?
It says here the toilet has been a long as sanctuary to catch up on some light reading and for the harried parent and a spot for some rare me time. But the amount of toilet time has become more pressing medical issue as people shift from reading physical books and magazines to endlessly scrolling on their smartphones. And I will tell you, have you ever seen that big... What are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing at, like, there has to be somebody in the past, like, couple of years that, like, tried to scroll their toilet paper and then went, uh-oh.
That's funny. My mother-in-law, before, like, years ago, before cell phones, every year, almost like as a gag gift, I think I had 4 of them at one point. Have you ever seen these they're called the big fat bathroom books or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
They're like 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick, and it's just these books of like random facts about things around the world. I mean, just random stuff that you can just read page after page while and it was built for you to have something in the bathroom.
We used to have a basket of reading material.
Yeah. I mean, the same exact thing. The same thing that held the toilet paper had the basket of like magazines and whatnot.
But there was an innocence when you were reading Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul on the toilet. Now they're going after your data during our most vulnerable time. And I agree with you. The bathroom becomes a cathedral, an oasis, a sanctuary. Because, like, if I look at my wife and I go, hey, can you look after the son? I'm going to go play a video game. That's not going to fly.
Right.
But if I look at my wife and go, hey, can you look after our kid? I got to go use the bathroom.
Got to think, oh, yeah, no problem.
There's no problem there.
Right.
So it's one of the very few guilt-free things that I think we get to do and take a break. And, yeah, we might toss in another 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah, what does he do in the bathroom? Plays video games on his phone.
Yeah, what are we doing in the bathroom? We're trying to breathe.
Do you know what a hemorrhoid is, Ross?
I don't exactly know.
Let me read this scientific description of it for you.
Ooh,
this sounds like fun.
This Magical School Bus episode is weird, but
hemorrhoids are a group of veins in the rectum and outside the anus that can swell and enlarge due to increased pressure, which can create itchiness, discomfort, pain, and bleeding. And it says the new research provides concrete evidence of what many have thought for many years, that people lose track of time in the bathroom when they have their phones and they sit there too long. And it says all of this scrolling is messing with people's health. It said the entire business model of social media apps is to distract us. When you get into the bathroom and you get in there, you just want to do your business. That social media app is literally built to kind of almost have your brain disengage. Like when you turn a gator upside down, it's like disengaged, and you just turn into this like scrolling robot.
Well, that's different. That's your phone, yeah, but that's social media on your phone.
Yes,
it doesn't. Just because you're on your phone doesn't mean you have to be engaged in social media.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. But I think that's what I do all the time. I don't go in there. I'm not on the AP app on the toilet. I'm not. I'm ripping through Instagram, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not finding out what's happening in Gaza on the toilet.
One round of Jewel 2. Little game I play.
Jim said that like we were in a confessional booth.
What percentage of the people do you believe in this survey carry their phone into the bathroom every time they go?
I'm guilty. Jack's guilty. You're guilty. Deb's not. I'll go 70%. Whoa. I hope it's not that high.
I'll go 61. I think that's too low.
I'll go 71.
66 is the answer.
Oh, wow.
66% of survey respondents say they regularly use their smartphones
Split the
in the
difference.
bathroom, right?
And he got it. Let's go.
Yeah. It gives you look, listen, all of this is fun until you hear the number. How much does this increase your chance of having hemorrhoid issues?
70%.
Not quite that.
52.
29.
46%. So almost a 50% increase in your chance in getting hemorrhoids just simply by sitting on the toilet a little too long on your phone.
I always know I kind of embarrass myself in front of myself by myself whenever I get off and I can see like the red marks on my knees.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And I'm like, every time I get done scrolling, I'm like, do I have a rash or am I addicted to my phone?
Yeah, about when your legs just go dead, you've been there so long. Like literally just to lose feeling in your toes.
So, Deb, are you telling me that the average woman, or at the very least you're all business, game time, show time, there's no like little aspect of break going to the bathroom?
She doesn't have kids she's hiding from.
Yeah, no, I mean, for most women, they can't hide in the bathroom because the kids will come in anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you got to...
That's why we have locks on the inside door.
Yeah.
In that hypothetical, say that they have a loving husband or partner, like... Because I feel like I give the same thing to my wife, is that if she's in the bathroom, someone's got to look after them. It's not like I'm going to deny that.
Right. You can't
no,
do
yeah.
that.
But it's just all clock in, clock out.
Absolutely. That place is for one thing only. Go in, do your business, wash your hands, get out.
And I knew a guy back years ago, back when I was still in high school, was a buddy of mine's brother who I went in and kind of did it real fast one time, and he marveled at that. He was a former military person. I'm like, man, you were in the Marines. I mean, they don't let you just hang out in the latrine, right? I mean, you got to get in there and get your business done and get back out. He was marveling because I was like 30 seconds. He goes, man, you're done already? I'm like, yeah, what am I doing in there?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But if I had a phone.
Yeah. now we'd be scrolling.
All right. 407 916-1041. Again, you can always text us at 77031. So I don't know. You guys know that Putin, Xi, and Un just had a big meeting, right?
Yeah, it was at China's largest military parade.
Right. So with that said, we're not going to talk about that. But there was an interesting conversation that was caught between Xi and Putin that I found very interesting. Did you guys hear about this yet?
Yep.
Did you hear about it, Ross?
No.
All right, we'll talk about it next.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
There's stop-and-go traffic due to an accident on Florida's Turnpike southbound just past that Hancock Road exit there. Off-ramp backups piling up from the Turnpike southbound to Osceola Parkway. You're going to run into some familiar delays on I-4 starting to pile up. Eastbound just past New York Avenue, there's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is celebrating 10 years with $10 off your $50 store purchase. Starting Friday, visit the Backstage floor inside your Macy's and get $10 off amazing new finds. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Mills Air here in Central Florida. Obviously important that you have an AC company that you can lean on, that you trust. Mills Air is who I use. Love those guys. You will as well. Here's why. Because they do exactly what they're going to say. They say they're going to do. They give you great service, great prices, and they do that with integrity. Been doing it since 92 that way. 30 plus years of experience keeping you and your family nice and comfortable during the hottest times of the year. They do this every day. Their techs are awesome. They service all these brands. They know them inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. Mills Air can repair it. But check it out. If you do need a new unit, you're in good shape. These guys are Carrier factory authorized dealers. That, my friends, can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Find them online easily at millsair.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
Lenovo and the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Tech that hits different. Can your gear keep up with the beat? Lenovo PCs are built for creators, dreamers, and fans who don't hit pause. Visit Lenovo.com for the latest in AI PCs and game-changing tech.
So do you take your phone with you when you go in the bathroom? Question of the day right now is in our YouTube chat. You go to YouTube/Jim Colbert Show. Boom, you find it there. Take part in the poll. We'll talk about the results at the end of the program. Today's question is brought to you by WeAreBeyondABank.com. Direct mortgage lenders. We are beyond a bank. Still Brad Siebert and his team still getting you the money for the mortgage that you need for your purchase, whether it's a home, commercial building, new construction loan, because Brad and his team have partnered with Luminate Bank, and they're now more flexible than ever, licensed in all 50 states. So whether it's a refi for your home, finding your dream home, new construction loan, even commercial lending, WeAreBeyondABank.com is where you go to get connected to Brad, or just pick up your cell phone, hit pound 250, and when they ask for the keyword, you say Luminate. That's pound 250 on your cell, keyword Luminate. NMLS ID number 150953, equal housing and fair lending.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's AspireAllergy.com.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. This is the Jim Colbert Show. Take us with you for free on the iHeartRadio app.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Jimmy, you're talking about Uncle John's bathroom reader.
Yeah.
Those things were incredible. I've never learned so much useless trivia in my life.
Exactly.
Highly recommended to anyone that can still find books in print. Enjoy.
What's up, Colbert & Company, Concrete Mike? Man, coming home and hitting that bathroom, that is my time. After being old, dusty old Concrete Mike all day, you know, I like that cool shower, get myself nice and clean. I usually have some iHeartRadio playing on the Real Radio channel, and you know, get myself clean, trim up my goatee, clean my fingernails, and get my time away from my wife and kid before I got to go out there and deal with them. My de-stress time.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Sauce Daddy with us.
Yep.
courtesy of Mills Air. Thanks. We appreciate that so much, Leon. The Bucks bus is kicking ass, presented by TK Law. Getting ready to roll, guys. That's right. This season, going to see the Bucks host the Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles right there at Raymond James Stadium on Sunday, September 28th. Join Angel from the Monsters, Jackson Brown right there from the Jim Colbert Show, and Friendly Ray Trinley from TK Law as they take a bus courtesy of MCA Transportation to Tampa for the epic NFL matchup. What a good time. Last year's was a blast.
Yep.
Lunch provided by Jersey Mike's. You can't buy these tickets. You can only win them. Go to realradio.fm/bus. Again, that's realradio.fm/bus.
So you go to that website. You can register to win online. You get bonus entries there's a couple ways to get bonus entries there. We'll also have a pair in a week or two on this show and another one on the Monsters, and then we will also do a pair on our Instagram page. So
very cool.
All the details are on the website at realradio.fm/bus.
Bucks are supposed to be great this year. The Eagles, of course, kick off the season tonight against the Cowboys at a 8.5-point favorite. NFL is back starting today at 8 o'clock.
Make your picks, everybody.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Brandon Kravitz from 96.9 The Game actually say he thought the Bucks could go all the way to the Super Bowl?
John Gruden actually said that. The former coach said that. He thought the Bucks are going to be very, very good this year. So we'll see how it goes. The Eagles are going to be no easy task, though. That's going to be a great football game to be able to see like two of the better teams in the league.
After they get blown out tonight by the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm freaking out, man. I got Christian McCaffrey on my fantasy football team. I was the 11th pick. He slid to me, and now my entire year depends on a left meniscus.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all about his injuries. I mean, if he's healthy, I mean, he performs like a champ, but the problem is just staying healthy. He's one of those guys. Just gets busted up. It's easy.
He slid. I had to take him out.
Yeah, you
11th
have to.
overall.
Yeah, you have to take him for sure.
It was out of my control.
Well, not to mention he gives you running yards and pass catch yards,
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah, I mean
it's a PPR.
Yeah, dude. I mean it's a great pick. I've never gotten into the whole fantasy football thing, but I mean I would think that'd be almost a no-brainer, even with the injuries. I think you get to roll the dice, right?
I had to.
Yeah,
let's go Packers.
Sure. Man, I just saw something during the break, guys, that I did not know was even coming out, and I'm telling you, dude, it came about 3 seconds from getting me up in my feels. It's a documentary about a comedian that I think is like maybe one of the most revered guys. This guy's passed away.
Mitch Hedberg.
He died young. Not Mitch Hedberg. That's a great guess. A little bit older than that.
Robin Williams.
More of a classic talent. Canadian.
Ooh, dead Canadian.
Dead Canadian.
Beloved.
Bob Saget? No.
Beloved. I mean, we're talking about like when you watch people talk about him, the greats of comedy talk about him, it's borderline emotional. And I've heard this about him, and I've heard of other people in Hollywood who've had who, when he passed away,
John Candy
is the answer. John Candy, Colin Hanks is directing a movie about the life of John Candy, and dude, I'm telling you, the trailer will bust your ass up.
Wow.
You better be very careful. And of course, every major name in comedy was touched by this guy. Steve Martin, did you ever see the Steve Martin thing? When asked about John Candy during an interview, he could not answer the question. He said, "I can't talk about it because I will lose it." Because he was in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with John Candy, and they became very close friends. But I mean, Bill Murray could barely talk about him without losing it. I mean, every major comedian that you've ever, or comedic director or comedic actor that they talk to, from Eugene Levy to all the guys from SCTV, all the way up to Albert Brooks and Mel Brooks and all those guys. They were like, man, this guy was one of the greatest ever, but his life was really unique, and a lot of people didn't know about his real story, so I'm like dying to see that.
So I only got one behind-the-scenes John Candy, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows this behind-the-scenes about John Candy with Home Alone. Do you remember the fact about John Candy and Home Alone?
No, but they talked to what's-his-face, the kid.
So his whole thing was that he's uncredited in that film. He's doing the director a favor. Yeah, well, who directed it? Was it Christopher Columbus?
No, it was Chris Columbus.
Oh, want to take that laugh back there?
No, he also directed the first two Harry Potter films.
Okay,
and that was his first film. And I want to say it's John Candy doing him a favor. He got paid a little over $400 to be in Home Alone.
It's so funny that you mention that, because they say one of the things, what a great thing in entertainment. It says something like in the world of entertainment, you can't do favors, or something like, it was like that. In other words, people kept in the world of entertainment, you can't to say no. But basically, what they were saying is, anytime somebody came to John with a project or something or a favor, that he would always say yes because he was a people pleaser.
He got paid $400, a little over $400, and that the deal is that like, yeah, I'll do a cameo. Just one day of shooting? It was like a 22-hour shoot.
Yeah.
For that one day because they knew that they only had John there for that one day on set. So they kind of took advantage of John Candy's niceness on the set of Home Alone.
Yeah, very interesting. I just saw the very first trailer this last break, and I can't wait to see that. So I have to check out where that is. I think it's on one of the streaming services, but I'm not 100 on that. So what we were talking about before we went to break is this meeting that just happened between three world leaders, Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and Kim Jong-un from North Korea, right? They had this big meeting, made great news. But one of the things that's making news after the fact is what was said between Putin and Xi, Russia and China.
What are you doing after this? I got 5 on it. Worst blunt rotation of all time.
Oh, yeah, by far.
That would be a bummer.
Yeah. It says these days, 70 years old is young, right? This is what Xi was musing in Mandarin as he walked beside Putin and Kim, according to a video aired by Chinese state broadcaster. It says, in the past, it used to be rare for someone to be older than 70, and these days, they say 70, someone's still a child. Putin then turned toward Xi, speaking while gesturing with his hands, said something inaudible. With the development of biotechnology, human organs can be continuously transplanted. People could get younger as they grow older and maybe even become immortal. So what that leads me to believe is that at least one of these dudes is working on that. I mean, we've heard really tough things about Putin's health over the last year and a half, 2 years. As a matter of fact, there are people that predicted he wouldn't even be around as we speak right now. He is, and not doing that bad, I don't guess. His color didn't look bad to me during that meeting.
Looked fine walking.
Sure did. But the idea of swapping out organs while they get old, almost like an old alternator on your car or a car part, and just stay immortal. I mean, obviously that sounds crazy, but my God, man, with AI and everything and the ability of the technology we have now, who knows? I mean, not immortal, but I mean extending your life like a ridiculous amount, past 100 being normal.
Doubling it. I think they said 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. And why would, of course, it's our luck, the world's luck, to have Putin be the first person to go through the Benjamin Button
yeah, exactly.
surgery.
Of all guys, right?
Of course.
But it's kind of wild, though. Like, even faced with the idea of that and with the ability to afford it, or maybe even be a test subject, wouldn't you want people around you to also agree to do it? Like, would you want to grow old and watch all your, what's the movie?
Isn't that the curse of immortality?
Yeah.
You can never have a relationship with anyone because everyone in your life dies.
Yeah. Is it the Green Mile that has that with the old guy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it was the same thing. He everybody thought, man, it'd be unbelievable to live all these years and see all the things. And the guys like that, I've watched my kids die. I've watched many wives die. And I just don't know that I would want to do that. I mean, I don't think I'd want to do it unless the people around me that I loved were also in that bag and we could all do it together. Maybe so, but man, just doing it to be, to stay that old and watch everybody you love pass away.
Are you in this hypothetical? Are you the only person on the planet being granted the ability to live longer?
No, not at all. I would be the one in my family that would have the opportunity. Like, let's say that it came up and I could qualify to get it done. Like, I wouldn't want to do it if I didn't know the rest of my family couldn't do it. All my kids, their kids, my wife.
I think they would come to you.
But I wouldn't want to do it because of that. I wouldn't want to see my family pass away and just live to live.
See, I think I would do it.
You would?
Yeah, I would look at it, though, kind of like an astronaut. Like, this is bigger than me. I got to do this for the research.
Like a test subject?
Yeah, I got to do this for the team. I got to put the team on my back and live a couple centuries.
Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar.
Yeah, basically. If that's the opportunity that's in front of me, then I'm putting on my astronaut mentality. This is bigger than my family.
Isn't this one of those things it's almost like be careful what you ask for? Like, you don't know what the next 50 or 70 years is going to offer. And I mean, you look at the path now, the shape of the earth, shape of the planet, some of the leadership around the world. I mean, you don't know what it's going to be like in 40 or 50 years. What do you think, Deb?
Oh, I wouldn't do it at all.
No chance. For that very reason? Or just ethics?
No, just for that reason.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because again, unless you can get everyone that you love,
right,
to get it to go along and do it with you, it's a really long, extra long existence.
And it also depends on what age you are when you kick in the immortal gene.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're like right now, like I'm in my.
Do I want to be 85 forever?
Yeah. That's a good. Well, it says here that with the right stuff, that you maybe even get younger as you get older. But you're going to reverse the aging. Of course, that's like,
Yeah, but he said that in Chinese. It could have been a mistranslation.
I guess you're right. Yeah. I just found that kind of interesting considering the two people involved.
Right.
Because, I don't know if do you guys know that they think Putin's the richest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Muammar Gaddafi was at one point. Nobody knew because, of course, he controlled all the information and all the oil coming out of Libya. They said that Muammar Gaddafi at one point was probably the richest person alive. Because there are no checks or balances. And that's why Putin is, obviously he could easily, make that happen financially, technologically. I'm sure that he could also probably make that happen. I don't know what the science world's like in Russia right now. I don't know what the biological science is like there, but he would have access to it wherever he wanted, or he could bring it to him if he wanted.
That's okay. Hell will wait.
Yeah.
This makes sense for Russia to do it first because they cheated the Olympics, they'll cheat death.
Yeah, they'll cheat anything.
They'll cheat anything.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting, though, because, just the conversation like that and have people like this is a CBS story. This is not like a New Yorker or, this is a legit news source going, they were talking about this in real time. And I do believe, like I said before, I think with AI and the ability for AI to fast track medical technology that I think that in the next 10 or 15 years, you're going to hear things like this where therapies or medications with the ability to make your life, easily making it into the mid-80s with no problem whatsoever. I know more people that have made it to 100 years old now than I ever have.
And just like you suspect, it's only the uber rich and well-connected are going to have the advantage of it.
Yeah, or have access to it for sure.
Yeah.
But if you remember how Don't Look Up ended, all that money and prestige and technology on your side could be easily just wiped out.
Yeah.
I thought I remember hearing something like it wasn't too long ago where half the people born today are going to be able to live to past 100.
Oh, really?
Not too long ago that was said. By the time they get older, technology and healthcare will advance to the point where they will be staying alive a lot longer, which is creating a whole host of other issues for the planet, the economy, and everything that goes along with keeping people alive.
Jack, there are a couple of athletes who've already done this, already kind of know. There's a golfer. I don't know if you know who he is. You ever heard of Gary Player?
Yeah.
Okay, Gary Player, South African golfer.
Yeah.
He's one of the
He designed golf courses.
Yeah, he's one of the Grand Slam winners.
Play on them all the time.
Gary Player made his reputation as a golfer as also being really into fitness and to health, like his nutrition and things like that. Gary Player, I think right now is 93 or something years old, plays golf every day, can still jump rope, do the whole 9 yards. I just saw a thing today with a guy who's 93 in a bodybuilding contest.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I do believe that with technology that we have now, technology that AI is going to provide in the next 10, 15, 20 years, or as it gets more and more complicated, is going to allow humans to regularly live to 100 years old. I don't even see that far away.
As long as
I would agree with that. People born right now probably have a better shot than ever.
There's one assumption there, that is that AI will conquer the unconquerable mountain that is human willpower.
Yeah.
You're going to have to figure out some way to get the discipline into the human.
And the funny thing is that when you say that, Ross, the first thing I thought was when I'm talking about those people, they did that without AI. They just did that with nutrition and exercise. And
AKA hard work.
Right, taking care of themselves and being disciplined and focusing. So imagine AI doing the work and trying to create medications where you can have that lifestyle without committing to a good diet, without committing to exercising daily, without committing to drinking enough water or doing those things. All of that matters. But AI and people are looking for, much like with the semaglutides, they're looking for the easy way out. They don't want to commit to that because that's hard work. They want to be able to take a pill or get an injection that'll help them do that.
It works.
And it does work.
If the end result is the same, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the two routes.
100%. All right. 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Load them up. Let's do trivia. We'll do that next.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now. 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Week 1 of the NFL season rolls tonight. It'll be the reigning Super Bowl champion Eagles hosting the Dallas Cowboys. UCF football coach Scott Frost says quarterback Cam Fancher is likely out for Saturday against North Carolina A&T. He's got a bad back. And over to baseball, where the Rays continue their homestand tonight. It'll be a series opener against Cleveland. Tampa Bay's won 6 in a row after they swept Seattle. I'm Scott Davidson.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com. If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Protect your home with factory direct hurricane impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Sealand here, and at Reese they've been installing affordable, high-quality impact windows for over 50 years. And most impact windows are installed in less than 8 weeks, and now you can win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 for your chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors. That's WOW to 20129.
It's the summer clearance event at Greenway Kia, and we're racing to sell 500 new Kias. Every new Kia is clearance priced with savings up to $18,000 off MSRP, with 0% financing now available. We've got one of the area's largest Kia inventories, and we'll make deals other dealers won't. Our friendly, non-commissioned team is here to help. If you're shopping for a new Kia, visit
Mills
Greenway
Air
Kia.
business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
When it comes to the floors in your home, you want to trust an expert, right? You want someone with a couple of decades of experience. I got your guy. His name is Corey, and he has a business. It's called Core Flooring Center. Corey owns Core Flooring Center. It's in Winter Park, right on Cimarron there, but you can also find him online at coreflooringfl.com. Why do you want to do that? Well, one, he is going to beat any price you have. You bring him a price, a quote for flooring, he is going to beat that price. He has a huge selection of made in the USA waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, wood flooring, even carpeting. And he also gives you a lifetime installation warranty, which is fantastic. It's that little peace of mind. But guess what? When I saw the job that they did on my 2 floors when they put in that waterproof laminate, I could not be more pleased with the level of expertise and professionalism that they put into that. Plus, I mentioned he's going to beat any price you find. You tell him Jack from Rural Radio sent you. You get another $50 off. And on top of that, he donates to Save a Life Pet Rescue, which is a no-kill shelter with every purchase. You find him online, coreflooringfl.com.
Football is back.
And the season lives on iHeartRadio.
Whether it's fantasy advice
or venting with your favorite host over that blown call,
iHeartRadio brings you all of it.
From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
To local stations that bring you the games live. This is 24/7 coverage of everything you love about football.
And it all starts now.
Just open the iHeartRadio app
and search NFL
to dive in.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, self, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, into land. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
Into land, just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Sometimes the best move is the fastest one. Whether you're facing a life change, downsizing, or just ready for a fresh start, a cash offer can bring clarity, speed, and peace of mind. At the Nickley Group, we help you skip the showings, the stress, and the waiting. With years of experience, we know when a cash offer makes sense and how to make it work for you.
Call Nickley.
The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team real estate. Real people, real results. For a guaranteed cash offer on your home, visit thenickley.com.
The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office, Orlando.
Hey guys, it's Angel from the Monsters. You know I love cooking on my Big Green Egg. And every time I get asked why, I tell you it's because it's an awesome experience, it's impressive, and everything comes out great on the Big Green Egg. If you don't have one, you got to go visit my friends at Wassey's Meat Market and get yourself a Big Green Egg. They have the lowest prices in the country. They also have all the accessories. They even have a classroom set up where they'll teach you the basic to advanced techniques on the Big Green Egg. Follow them on their social medias. Also, check out the website, Wassey'sMeatMarket.com in Melbourne on Wickham Road. It's Wassey's Meat Market.
Are you looking for appliances? I got my LG washer and dryer from Southeast Steel. Delivery and install were flawless. Right now, you can save up to $500 in exclusive rebates. Trust me, at Southeast Steel, you get the best deal. Go to southeaststeel.net and tell them Sabrina from the News Junkie sent you.
Live radio, trusted DJs, breaking news, live play-by-play, endless music, and podcasts just for you. It's the free iHeartRadio app. Radio your way. Join the millions who already have it. Download the free iHeartRadio app, the #1 app for radio.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I am the Jim part. There is the Deb part.
Hello.
Jack part. Yep. Ross part. Yeah. Courtesy of Mills Air. Thanks, Leon. Appreciate that very much.
Thank you, Mills.
Jack, what is in the Jackie sack?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Let's take a look in the Jackie sack, and we will find a pair of tickets to a tribute to ABBA at the Hard Rock Live Orlando, happening October 2nd, where you can go dance and sing and have the time of your life with the concert, a tribute to ABBA, playing all the iconic hits you know and love at the Hard Rock Live. Again, October 2nd. You can get your tickets at Hard Rock Live box office and Ticketmaster.
I think a couple of my kids have seen that show, or at least one of those shows, and loved it.
Really?
And they're giant ABBA fans.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
I love ABBA, man.
I do too, man.
Yeah. There's more music in the Jackie Sack.
I like that.
And this is Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin evening at the Dr. Phillips Center. This is happening November 24th. This should be pretty cool, playing the classic rock of his dad and his dad's friends, Jason Bonham. Also, we have a little Magical Dining. You know, their Magical Dining is celebrating their 20th years, 20 delicious years, 3 courses, 2 exceptional prices. You could savor the flavors during their milestone 20th year. Hurry, because this all ends September 30th. So secure your open table reservation at over 160 restaurants for a fantastic cause. Today's prize, dinner for 2 at 1921
Oh, no way,
Dora.
really?
Nice.
I've had that menu. I just ate there for Magical not even 2 weeks ago. The comedy night.
How was it?
Oh, my God, dude. That's another one. Okay, let me tell you. This is another deal.
Jim's got a food story,
This
folks.
is a $60 menu, but let me kind of clue you in real quick, all right? They offer a pork chop. It's a sous vide pork chop they finish on the grill, I believe, right? You would think to yourself, for Magical Dining, you would get a smaller portion pork chop, because this pork chop is a wagon wheel of a piece of meat, right? Not even close. You get the same chop. You know how much how much that chop is on the menu normally? $42 just for that. Not counting not the app, not the dessert, none of that.
Yeah.
It is a great menu, a great deal. I am crushing this year Magical Dining. And I'll tell you something else, too. I'm talking to the servers at the Magical Dining. We've been to 3 already, and they're saying that they're packed up, that more people are getting involved with Magical Dining this year than ever before, that they're seeing more and more reservations and more people coming in and taking advantage of these menus. And I'll give you another heads up about Magical Dining. The pairing menus may be the best alcohol deal you can find right now. At $19.21, they pair 3 wines, right? It's only $20. $20. Do you think the pour is 1.5 ounces? It ain't. I don't even know I don't know what they're doing. But they give you a really good pour. 1 glass of good wine at a restaurant is usually between $15 and $19. You're getting 3 glasses of wine for $20. You can't beat it. Not all of them offer that pairing, but I'm telling you, every one we've done has been superb. So go check it out. Magical Dining's awesome. It's magicaldining.com, by the way, and you can find all the restaurants.
Boom. And they have the menus for the places. And I've seen pork chops coming up at a lot of places like Luke's and Enzo's as well.
So good. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, young lady.
Let's go 4.
4 is Cody. Cody, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, buddy. Want to play a little game with us?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it then.
Want to play a game?
All right, Cody, this is a real easy game, boss. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is a straight-up lie right in your face.
What?
Trying to fool you, buddy, but if you can find it, I'll send you over to Jack to the old Jackie Sack where you can choose between a couple good concerts and some food as well. Are you ready, friend?
Ready.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1609.
Oh, wow.
1609, navigator and explorer Henry Hudson was the very first European to land on the island of Manhattan. Here are 3 fun facts about Manhattan and 1 uptown lie. All right, we're talking about Manhattan, buddy. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, Broadway, the street of theater royalty, was originally a Native American trail that ran the length of the island. Number 2, only 18% of people who live in Manhattan drive to work. Number 3, the Subway sandwich BMT was actually named after the Brooklyn Manhattan Transit, an actual subway line. Or lastly, translated from the Lenape Indian word, Manhattan means hills with forests. Which of those is a lie?
I'll go number 3.
No, that's absolutely true. The Subway BMT, which actually stands for bigger, meatier, tastier, I think is what they say. It actually stands for Brooklyn Manhattan Transit, which is an actual subway line.
They fooled me.
They fooled you. 1, 2, 3, or 5?
Let's go 3.
3 is Sean. Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Good, buddy. Talking about Manhattan. Which one of these is not true? Broadway, the street of theater royalty, was originally a Native American trail that ran the length of the island. Number 2, only 18% of people who live in Manhattan drive to work. Or lastly, translated from the Lenape Indian word, Manhattan means hills with forests.
We're going to go with number 2.
No, that's absolutely true. Only 18% of people who live in Manhattan actually drive to work. And if you ever go there, you know why.
Exactly. Most don't even have driver's licenses.
It's hard to walk there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there. All right, 1, 2, or 5?
Let's go 1.
1 is Curtis. Curtis, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good, buddy. You got a 50-50 shot at winning here, kid. We're talking about Manhattan. Which one of these is not true? Broadway, the street of theater royalty, was originally a Native American trail that ran the length of the island. Or lastly, translated from the Lenape Indian word, Manhattan means hills with forests.
The first one.
No, that's absolutely true. Broadway, the street Broadway,
Right,
where all
yeah,
that,
the Great White Way.
140 theaters. That entire thing ran the entire length of the island, and it was a Native American trail so they could get back and forth as they traversed the area.
Wow.
2 or 5?
Let's go 2.
2 is Rich. Rich, how you doing?
Hey, good. Hey, how you doing, Jim?
Doing great today, buddy. Tell me if this is true or not. Translated from the Lenape Indian word, Manhattan means hills with forests.
That is not true.
It is not true, but I'm going to put you on hold. Enjoy your prize. You are a winner in so many ways.
And Puzzle Master.
Is that the one you guess?
No,
All right.
I was just happy that the puzzle master is Mander Batoon.
I know.
He's back, baby.
Yay.
What do you think Manhattan does mean in Lenape Indian? I mean, it's going to be impossible. It's called, believe it or not, it's the place where we get bows.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it means. In other words, Manhattan was covered with real high-quality wood, and they would go to Manhattan to harvest trees to make bow and arrows.
I'm glad we took care of that problem.
Yeah.
This man almost had us guessing that.
I know, exactly.
And then before he stepped in and went, hold on.
They're not going to get it.
Let me think
Nobody's
this one
gonna
out.
get this one.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, pal.
Well, we're tight on time, and I never thought I was like, stop. Stop. Thump. All right, Sauce, thoughts?
I have some ism towards a certain group of people.
I love that. By the way, I listened to the first 25 minutes of Good Sauce today. It was pretty funny.
And we've got some good laughs
I got to
in
tell
there.
you, Renato's an interesting character, dog. I love Renato's deadpan makes him funnier than he thinks he is.
It is a problem.
Yeah.
He's almost like the half-baked guy on the couch
no question.
kind of guy.
Stephen Wright, this is
Oh,
the
it's
dude's
the
there.
best.
But I have found a group of people that I have gotten uncomfortable with, and some may call me an ist when it comes to this group of people.
All right, we'll find out what that is next.
Interesting.
All right.
The NFL season kicks off for the Tampa Bay Bucks when they go to Atlanta to face the Falcons this Sunday. Coverage starts at 12 noon on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Traffic's at a crawl on I-4 westbound through that Champions Gate area. There's off-ramp backup piling up through the city on I-4 to State Road 408. Keep left to avoid those delays. The ramp from the Beach Line westbound to McCoy Road. There's a crash getting cleared up off to the shoulder there. Move over if you see police activity or emergency vehicles on the roadways this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is celebrating 10 years with $10 off your $50 store purchase. Starting Friday, visit the Backstage floor inside your Macy's and get $10 off amazing new finds. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here from my friends over at FAS Exteriors, installing windows and doors in a couple of my homes here in Central Florida. And this is a company you can trust. And I'll tell you something else, too. We don't talk about this enough. These guys have the best choices in all of Orlando. Man, you got a specific style of window you like, they're going to have it. More choices than anybody, not to mention the doors, inside or outer. They have you covered as well. Their expert team of window and door installers will make your entire project seamless from measurement all the way up to that final inspection. And they've been doing it since 2005. And since then, they've earned their spot in Orlando as the top-rated window and door experts out there. So upgrade your home today with a team that delivers excellence. Simply visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
Listen up. ESPN Unlimited is now included at no extra cost with Spectrum TV. Spectrum gives you everything from ESPN, live games, original series, top analysis, and more. Spectrum is really stepping up with this offer, and you get more of me, Stephen A. Smith. Get your act together and go to spectrum.com/entertainment for details. ESPN Unlimited and more popular streaming apps are included at no extra cost with Spectrum TV. Restrictions apply.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Orlando.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial #250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennium, and online at shopidc.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Most impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. Visit reesewindows.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new, and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim, there's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is right over there.
Hi.
And Sauce Daddy has some thoughts. Let's get them.
It's weird.
These thoughts are cool.
It's funny.
Ice cool.
Sometimes it's Ross.
Mills Air.
Spelled like sauce.
Grace to ever do
It's Ross Thoughts.
That's right. If you have any air conditioning questions, problems, need a new one, need an old one fixed, you gotta call Mills Air. That's what I did, and my baby doesn't sweat because of it.
He's the cold goat.
He's the cold goat. Brr, brr. So I for a tease, I told you that I think I am an ist, a certain type of ist. First of all, I think everyone has a little ists in them, right?
Oh, yeah.
And by ist, I mean maybe an assumption.
Biases.
What'd you say, Deb?
Biases.
Biases. Maybe a prejudice, certain because of a friend that maybe you learned somebody, and then we're not perfect creatures. Example, right? Whenever I see a tall person in an airport, I'm like, what NBA team?
Yeah, right.
You know, I just assume.
Right.
If I go ahead and if you like, if you smell, I'm going to assume that your hygiene isn't great. That's kind of an ick, an ism, an ist towards somebody, the people who smell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing great. I'm a youngest.
Oh, we all are.
You're a youngest.
Well, and it's not that I don't like them. I just don't know what to do with my hands when I'm around young people anymore, Jim. And here's another thing, too.
Do you touch their toes?
Dude,
like you're in a bar?
they're touching my toes.
Can I ask a question? Because it's subjective. You're young to me. Yeah. What's young to you?
Oh, good. That's a good question.
Who are these people that you can't communicate? What age group are we talking about?
I would go sub 24.
Sub 24.
Sub 24, sub 25.
So is that alpha? Or is that still millennial? Or is that Gen Z or Gen Z?
I think that would be Z.
Okay, Gen Zs are.
Yeah, Z.
You're a Zist.
I'm a Zist.
There you
I'm
go.
a Zist and I'm a tallest.
All right.
And if I see a tall Gen Z, I just fight them. I just throw hands. I don't. And a massage because my wife got me a massage for Father's Day.
Right. Yeah.
And the guy,
oh man,
who massaged me,
nightmare.
Wasn't the fact that it was a dude that threw me off. It was the fact that he was rocking really fresh J's and he was sub 25.
Yeah.
and I'm 36.
Fresh J's means Jordans.
Jordans.
Okay,
yeah,
very
he's
nice.
got a fresh pair of J's on, and
Jack
it
knew
looks
that.
like he knows everything about SoundCloud. Way more about SoundCloud than I do.
Right.
You know, I still respect an album.
He says son and bro a lot.
Yeah, and it's, he's over here making the 6'7" joke, and I'm like, don't ask because then I'll look really old. And
he's still trying to figure out why they put the bill on the back of the hat.
Yeah. It's one of them.
Yeah, I got it, buddy.
And so I walk into that massage place, and it's a young dude, and I really wish it was an old man or an old woman. And it was awkward. It was weird. I didn't say anything. I never got relaxed. I never got comfortable. And I just let a sub 25 lather my body.
And you're in a weird spot because you aren't that far removed from that era where you kind of talk that lingo. You kind of know that. But now at 35 years old, you're right on that edge.
It's just your mid 30s are the first time I think you get older than anything.
Right.
And I'll say that again for the people in the back. If you are in your mid 30s, 33, 34, 35, this is the first time, this is the youngest we will ever be being older.
Yeah. My daughter is 31 right now, and she's already feeling it. She already feels a separation between her and, her, like people in their early 20s. And that's just 8-9 years.
Now, fast forward, right? I bring this up because I got a new dentist. Now, do you guys remember about me and the dentist?
Oh, yeah. You had a crush on your dentist.
I just get weird at the dentist. And I really thought about it. Why am I so comfortable making a fun scene and being a cartoonish character at every dentist I've been to as an adult? It's because their hands are in my mouth.
Yeah.
We've already crossed the line of what's vulnerable and what's not.
Right.
Once your hands are in my mouth, Jim, we're better friends than what we just were.
Even gloved. Even gloved, which they almost always are, unless you request it not to be, which I do. It's weird.
So here's my question. What say you? You got sub 25-year-old hands all up in your mouth. This was me at 2:00 today.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, bro, we got to get them whizzies out.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Time
bro,
out.
we got to get them whizzies out.
Is this the hygienist or the dentist?
This is the hygienist.
Oh, my God, I was about to say, because if a dentist uses the word whizzies, you should get up with all your stuff on, and including that lead thing, and haul right ass out of there.
I got to tell you, he does a great job. I think he's awesome. He's amazing. He's very good at what he does. It's also another thing where just like the dude massage. I don't mind if it's a dude all up in my mouth, right?
Okay.
Careful when you say that.
It's too late, buddy. I got the archiver now. That's done.
Please, for the love of God, dump that.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah,
Too late, buddy.
you don't have to say the time either.
Actually,
you don't have to. I think
that was 6:08:15.
Yeah, I was looking for my first project.
A little overkill.
I'll be right back.
Asked me to take the whizzies out, and then
how do you respond to that? Do you laugh a little bit because you think he's making a joke, or you think he's actually using that vernacular with you?
Both. I think he's making a joke and using that vernacular, because you have to understand, like, I am out there as a guest, a customer, and a dentist. You know, like the little vacuum thing, right?
Suction.
Right? Yeah. All right. I play DJ on that. You guys remember when I told you that?
Yep.
Like, when you leave it in your mouth, you can go,
oh, yeah.
You can, like, really make some fat beats with that vacuum in your mouth.
You sound like you're one of those young people.
Oh, my God, dude. That is so funny.
I have a blast out there. And sometimes, you know what it really is, too, is because Steve Martin destroyed it in Rocky. And little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
When he goes, oh, yeah, when he's getting his teeth cleaned.
Yeah, he loves pain.
I want to be that character every time I walk into a dentist, and for some strange reason, the voice in my mind that goes, hey, don't be that guy, doesn't get heard. And I become that guy. I've been grunting, yeah. I gets in there, I go DJ, but now I'm starting to lose the dance between me and the hygienist because of this young guy issue. Because now, I mean, we're recommending literal surgery with slang.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get them whizzies out. We got to pop them bad boys out. And then I felt like I disappointed him. Isn't there anything worse than the disappointment of going back to your hygienist with smoking gun evidence in your mouth that you did not listen to them?
What's the smoking gun evidence?
The fact that he didn't floss.
Oh, yeah, the fact that you didn't floss and it still looks like a cautionary stoplight telling everybody, like, hey, hurry up or slow down.
Yeah, yield.
Yeah, yield. I just am not doing great with the young people for the very first time in my life, and now they all have adult jobs.
Let me ask, when you are interacting with this young man, do you feel it necessary to try to communicate at his level, or do you just like, look, I'm the 35-year-old man here. I need to set a tone with this young fella and let him understand that, you know, life happens. I mean, he's only 24, 25, in just 10 years. He could be married with baby in the same situation I'm in. Any of that stuff or no?
Great question. I don't change anything, but I do second guess after I say some of my semi-young guy stuff. Like I said, like, yeah, man, I love that song. It hits.
You didn't say slaps?
I didn't say slaps. I said it hits. And I was like, I can get away with hits.
Right.
And I probably could get away with slaps.
Does slaps reach a little too far back, though? Or
I think slaps might be a little bit younger. I can get away with hits.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I don't, slaps feels like a little foreign.
All right.
I might lose them there. So I go with hit, and then the conversation carried on, but it was the first time where I stopped and went like, did I get away with that? Like, same slang.
You know what the thing is that they won't tell you, though, buddy.
They will not.
They just shake their head. They just shake their head at you
and scoff
a little bit because they're like, "Oh, it's so cute. He's trying to connect with me on my level, and it is failing because
he's an old dude.
Dude's 50.
Yeah. How's my teeth? They're dank, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do I have dank teeth?
Yeah.
This is swag.
Yeah.
Swag surf.
Yeah. How about that Deadpool?
Hey, do my chiclets have Riz?
do my chickies got Riz?
Are my chiclets Rizlets? Am I Rizzling Twizzler? Am I Rizzling my Twizzler?
Now I want to go to this dentist and just try that over and over. I just want to. Where's the whizzy guy?
I am struggling. If you are in your mid-30s, you're not alone. When you all of a sudden start scratching head, I heard a rapper for the first time that made me want to moisturize. Have you been there? That happened to me for the first time. Listen to a new genre of music, a trending rap artist, and you're like, oh no, it's so bad. Oh no, I'm my mom. And if you're wondering, his name is 1800 Rugrat or something.
His name is 1800 Rugrat?
I believe his rapper name is 1800 Rugrat, and he scares me, and I don't understand the young generation. I think they're doomed. I'm becoming Jack. I'm a hair product away from, and poor eyesight, from becoming Jack.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
It happens faster than you know it, buddy. 1 minute, you're dizzing and whizzing and lizzing it up. And then the next minute, you're being laughed at and mocked openly by everybody in the room.
For doing the same twizzling, rizzling, and bizzling.
Yeah, listen, dude. Hey, I'm 50 years old with skinny jeans. Let me tell you something. It doesn't go over well.
And then I just wonder if it's because I'm a dad. Like, is this happening because I'm a dad?
It's 1900 Rugrat, and he's actually from West Palm Beach.
He's terrifying. He's a goblin that lives underneath a bridge.
Is he part of Kodak's crew?
He's part of the Hazelbub's crew, dude. That guy is a demon. He's a goblin of a human.
The dad thing does do it because what happens is you start hanging out now with different people. You're not out there rizzing it up in the clubs anymore. You're out. You're doing dad mom stuff now. So you're around dads and moms, and they don't use language like that.
And then whenever I see like a teenage, like Jack, I've thought about you so many times as I keep getting older and older.
I love this new switch. This is my favorite part of the show now.
I do not like this.
All right, because I remember
Jack does not like this.
I remember you bringing this up, and I was like, I don't think people do that. I mean, young people do that. The amount of hoodies that I have seen worn in 90+ degree weather makes me want to moisturize. It makes me want to be like, it's happening. Oh, God, no. Is that a serape?
He is officially one of us.
I thought it was just my daughter.
No.
And then I realized, and other people started mentioning it, and you start looking around, it's like, why do they all wear hoodies?
My kid comes home
in the
from
summer.
My kid comes home from work and puts one on. In the house, just walks around in a hoodie and shorts.
I get it. It's cool. Here's the oldest I've ever looked. I saw a young guy, right? Friend of mine, little coworker. He's 22, 23, wearing a pair of Crocs. I walked by, I go, ooh, Crocs. That stock dropped. And he went, what are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
No.
And I was talking stocks about the company of a fashion trend, and I lost him.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't want to hear your Croc stock.
He didn't want to hear about it was like, hey, you hear that the Croc stock flopped?
I'm invested in Kratom, dude. I don't even.
If you're in your mid-30s, you're not alone. We need to come together, and we need to talk about things that we only understand. Tommy Pickles, Chucky Finster, Rocco's Modern Life, how cool Hey Arnold's Room is. That's how we'll rism. That's how we'll tism.
You mean all those classics?
All those classics.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
They're so retro.
Oh, wait, no. Did I young guy you guys?
You did.
No! Those are your Ross thoughts. Thank you, Mills. I'm out. Peace.
All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
The center lane's blocked on State Road 408 westbound at I-4. There's a crash getting cleared up off to the shoulder now on 408 eastbound before Goldenrod Road. You're going to run into some delays there. I-4 is at a crawl through that Champions Gate area. There's stop-and-go traffic on the Turnpike southbound before that Osceola Parkway exit. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples.
Ryan Seacrest with you, and this is your savings tip for summer. Shop Staples for school supplies as low as 25 cents. Plus, more great deals for teachers and students on top brands and trending styles. Kind of makes me wish I was in school again. Staples, that was easy.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Did you know that every diamond at International Diamond Center is over 1 billion years old? That's before dinosaurs, even before some of the stars in the sky. These elusive stones were originally formed miles beneath the Earth's surface, each one born in a volcanic explosion, yet kept hidden for generations. It's a fact that for every 1-carat diamond at International Diamond Center, trained miners blasted through over 200 tons of rock, and skilled experts sifted through the rubble to find the highly sought-after rough diamonds. Then expert cutters spend untold hours shaping and polishing each stone, unlocking its beauty and fire and brilliance. From the hands of the craftsman direct to you, these magical stones are your piece of eternity. Precious, rare, unique, indestructible, and treasured all over the world. Oh, and the unbeatable prices at International Diamond Center? They're just a bonus. International Diamond Center. Uncompromising quality, unimaginable value. Altamont Springs Mall at Millennia and Waterford Lakes.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Mount Dora is where the ultimate barbecue collides with bacon, beer, and smooth bourbon at the Pitmasters and Pourers event. Join us on September 13th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Elizabeth Evans Park. Enjoy great food along with live music by Naomi Bradshaw and the .coms and performance by Savannah Savino, interactive entertainment, college football viewing, and more. Sponsored by Discover Lake County, Yingling, and Clinical Research of Lake County. Tickets $17 in advance and $23 at the gate. Special Pit Pass tickets available. Pitmastersandpourers.com.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, it saved time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando. Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now. ReeseWindows.com.
Radio now comes with moving pictures. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Jim Colbert Show. Ross, I too am a tallest guy at 7-Eleven. He's like 7 feet tall. I said, oh man, you're really tall. You play basketball? He goes, girl, you're really short. You play miniature golf? And we stood there and looked at each other and broke out laughing. So I'm trying not to be an ist anymore. Love you.
Sauce, my man, I feel your pain. I experienced that in the last year, the whole hoodie migration thing. And it's like, at first I'm thinking, it's like small girls that are doing this. Maybe they're cold inside. And then I realized it wasn't just the girls. And then I realized they're wearing hoodies, but they're wearing ball huggers and booty shorts. So it ain't about being cold. If anything, maybe comfort. But how the hell are you comfortable in that hoodie when it's 100 degrees out and we got perspiration?
Hey, buddy. I just got in my car, but I heard you said you don't mind having a guy all in your mouth with no glove on. Why don't you hit me up so we can link up?
So Ross had his hygienist tell him he needs to faux shizzle those whizzles, because that is honestly pretty funny.
Yeah. Use the drizzle.
What was whenever he would pat my face, whenever like water kind of like water or blood, I don't know,
it would drool.
Yeah, drool would get on my face. He would just grab like one of the cotton pads and just slowly dap it.
Yeah.
And then I made a joke of like, "Ooh, that was very light. I appreciate that." He goes, "Yeah, I just got a lot of finesse."
Oh man, that was a pickup line.
Yeah.
You guys have a second date planned?
Yeah, where are you guys getting married?
Yeah, March.
Yeah,
we already
nice.
scheduled it.
All right,
6 months.
77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is.
Yo.
And so is Ross.
That's my guy.
Football season starts tonight.
Oh, boy.
I know. I'm pretty ganked about it.
Not waistband.
Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles, which are a major favorite. Now, I know that you guys remember the last 2 years. We've done one of the most fun things we've done on the air during the season. It's time for the Froggers football forecast. We'll be doing that again this year.
Yep.
I cannot wait. Loved it. Froggers, awesome. And, of course, one of the best spots in all of Orlando where you can go and check out a football game. All the great food and drinks and courtesies. The most courteous staff of all time. Man, the girls who work at these places are so cool. And we just love hanging out with them. And we'll be starting up the Froggers football forecast again this year.
Yeah, so that's like every Thursday we'll do our picks with the forecast. Every Tuesday we do the Froggers football follow-up.
That's right.
And where listeners will get on board to pick which one of us they think did best, and they win a $25 Froggers gift card.
Yeah, exactly, which is awesome. So like Jack said, we'll make our picks tonight. We're going to do that because, and usually we do it in the beginning of the show, like around 3:45 or so, but because we had some other things going on, we want to be able to take care of it this evening. We'll do that now. We'll come back next Tuesday, which is awesome because Ross is with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so he can be involved with it again all year long. And, like Jack said, you load up the phones and we bring you up. Who do you think had the best weekend? And that person who chooses the right person will win a $25 gift card from Froggers Grill and Bar.
I won fantasy football as well last year.
Did you really?
I am a sports guy, but the thing is, I look like a swimmer, so no one thinks I know what an RBI is.
Yeah. Well, who won our thing last year?
So 2 years ago when we started it, the champion, we do, the winner every week, but the champion with the most correct for the entire season, do you remember who this was?
For the first year we did it?
First year.
Man, was it you?
No. Me?
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Jack
it
has
was
been
not,
awful.
though. Whoa.
Was it Ross?
Pump the brakes there, Hotshot. Just because Ross was the championship in our inaugural year of the Froggers football forecast. Congratulations. Guess what? You finished in last place last year with 0 correct.
Oh, wait a second. There's a technicality, right?
What's the technicality? What happened?
Well, he wasn't on the show.
Oh, I totally forgot. Totally forgot.
So, see, you don't like it, do you?
Yeah, no, I'm so. That means the last time I played, I won.
That is true. Yeah,
I basically
champion.
I took a year off and played MLB.
So, last year,
45 and 47.
Who do you think was the champ last year, Ross? Jim?
No.
What do you mean, no? Why do you say so? You immediately went to no that quickly?
No.
Had a weird year.
I want to go with Raquel.
No, out
On
of the
our
three of
show.
us.
Sorry, guys, she is good.
This dentist has really had an effect on you.
She is that good.
It has to be Deb. Deb has to be. If you are phrasing that question that way, it has to be Deb.
Deb was co-champion.
With Raquel?
No. With Jim.
I am going to punch you in every jaw you've ever had in your life.
It was Jack and Deb.
We finished tied. We finished tied for first place with 180 correct, and Jim had 178. Way in the dust.
Wait a second. Are you telling this is the listeners should know that there's over like 100 people in this pool.
Yeah, but remember,
this
is what we do for the show.
Forecast.
We only count ours.
Yeah, this is just the forecast, right?
Yeah, don't blow those other people's minds.
There is no other pool. My bad.
How could you not get that? We've explained it 4 times.
Yeah, because I kept thinking about the pool because that's what I'm really excited about.
All right, very nice.
But I'm also excited about winning again.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, we can use the pool. Are we making a couple guesses?
We can. I do want to point out, so Frogger's 4 area locations. You go to Froggers.com, but there's one in Mount Dora.
Yes, there
is. And on
is.
behalf of the Mount Dora store, Mike, our good buddy from Froggers, is donating a $100 Froggers gift card to our Suds, Pups, and Pints event.
Hey, awesome. Thank you, Mike.
That would be, that we'll use as we generate money for the Humane Society
Yeah,
of
and the
Lake
silent
County.
auction. Yeah. I'll build a nice basket for that.
Yeah, throw in a T-shirt, maybe.
You want more?
Yeah, one more.
That's
our Jim.
Did he just ask for more?
I'll talk to Mike. We'll make a deal.
Hey, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. As always.
How about you guys? Are you looking forward to the Frogger food?
Damn, I got to tell you. I got to tell you, my wife has Pilates tonight until late. I actually may go check out the first half of the football game up in Mount Dora. I'm dying for some wings.
I was going to say some awesome wings.
So,
they're homemade ranch and blue cheese.
Besides Mount Dora, locations in Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Oviedo. But we're psyched to be doing this again all season, and we also get to eat that great Frogger food.
Who do you guys have tonight in the Dallas Philly game?
Come on, the Eagles.
Yeah, okay. Everybody has the Eagles. I mean, let's go.
There's a couple powerhouse matchups.
I will tell you this
week.
The very next game, Kansas City, San Diego.
That might be my first upset of the NFL.
That's in Brazil.
Yeah, right? And I have the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Chargers. It's a coin flip.
I went with the Chiefs.
I won't be shocked either way.
I won't be shocked, but I'm going with the Chiefs, powered by the love of Taylor and Travis.
No way after that announcement they can lose. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in São Paulo, so I think the Chargers could steal this one.
Now, the funny thing is we all have our team. Actually, I forget who Ross's NFL team is.
I'm kind of just a fan of the badge, like a loser.
Is that what it is?
I like all the Florida teams. I don't even know if I'm allowed to like all the Florida teams.
Yeah.
I also like the Packers. I went to Lambeau Field when I was a kid.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm telling you, this Raiders-Patriots game is an interesting game because, I mean...
we're skipping over the Bucs?
No, just hold on for it. What I'm saying is I'm trying to go to the teams that everybody likes, and I know that he's a big Raiders fan.
I picked the Raiders over that.
I took the Raiders.
I can't believe. I thought I'd be the only one with the Raiders.
Dude, I took the Raiders because I don't think the Patriots are that good. And I'm telling you, I think Oakland is supposed, or L.A. is supposed to be one of those.
Las Vegas.
One of the Las Vegas. It's supposed to be one of those kind of surprise teams this year.
But with peak, it's a whole new chapter.
You don't know.
You have no idea. So
I'm looking at the Bucs. The Bucs are playing the Falcons. I like the Bucs there.
I do like the Bucs.
I mean, I like the Bucs in the NFC South. I don't know that anybody in that conference is even going to give them a fit at all.
Check that Green Bay game.
Hey, we've got Micah Parsons. I'll take Green Bay all day.
This hurts me to say, but I think I might go Falcons.
Okay.
I might
Over
have just
the Bucs?
switched it. And the only reason why is because it's at Atlanta. I know the Bucs are a better team.
What you talking about, loco?
But there's all the stereo.
Nice try.
My rule of thumb is, as a former champion, Jack, you guys would
nobody
understand
needs
this.
No one needs it.
He speaks the truth.
Is that when it's that in-conference rivalry, like the Bucs and the Falcons, it's almost like a derby. It's a rivalry. It's so hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
They're always low scoring. They're always like a field goal apart.
Agreed, but I do believe that Tampa is that much better than Atlanta this year, and I'm going to stay with Tampa for sure. A Lions-Packers game is also interesting because it's at Lambeau. The Lions are a really good football team. The Packers also a good football team with a really up-and-coming quarterback. I mean, a guy's already established himself as one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. I took the Packers there.
Just home field advantage. On that, if they were playing in Detroit, I'd probably go that way, but I'm going Packers.
And, of course, a repeat of the Super Bowl last year is already coming up, right? We have the Bills and the Ravens right off rip.
Oh, the AFC Championship game?
The AFC Championship game. I'm sorry.
That was the other one. And that's in Buffalo?
In Buffalo, yeah. And I have to tell you, even though I took the Ravens, and even though the Bills in our group is heavily favored, 70-30, but I'm telling you, I think the Ravens are going to be...
At first, I'm I'm Bills on that, but I think I might switch to the Ravens because I think they're getting pissed at being overlooked.
Oh yeah,
I think they're.
Well, it's
they
only
may do something this year.
It's their own fault, but I mean, Lamar Jackson really threw the ball quite well last year. The problem with the Ravens is this: if they are behind in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson feels he has to put the entire team on his back, and he stops playing team football, and they lose. It's just that simple. He feels like he has to Superman it out and try to win the entire game by himself, putting way too much pressure on himself. You can see it over and over and over again. I think they've kind of grown beyond that now, and I think the maturity level is going to hit this year, and they're going to be really difficult to beat all year long, actually.
I think it's a statement game. I think Baltimore is looking at it as a statement.
I would agree with that 100%.
Well,
and then,
one of my friends drafted Lamar Jackson and Jamar Chase, and now he has Lamar and Jamar, and it's just so funny. He's the Lamar Jamar team.
And then the Panthers and the Jags in Jacksonville, or wherever the hell they're playing now. And I have the Jags, and they're heavily favored in our group. And actually, when I looked online, they were also pretty heavily, I think 3.5.
Against whom?
Against the Panthers. The Panthers. Or the Pampers. The Pampers. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. No, I'll go. I'm Jacksonville.
Steelers, Jets.
Steelers.
This is the Aaron Rodgers game, right? Yeah.
It also kind of makes you feel just a little too entertainment-y.
Right, yeah.
Like one of the things that I really like about European soccer is that mathematically it's the most integrity-filled competition. There's 20 teams. You play each team home and away, 38 games. It is black and white. But then, like, when I see matchups like the Steelers versus the Jets week 1, it gets very... like good guy, bad guy, action hero movie-esque.
That schedule was made before Aaron Rodgers signed with anybody.
Yeah, then I don't. Still, then something else is up. It's just I see so many
coincidental,
so many of those coincidences that make me stack up. Of going like, man, these matchups are too juicy.
And the team that could be one of those teams that you can't believe is, and I fully believe this. I think this may be the year that the Washington Commanders showcase. I do believe that they could be very, very good this year. They start out
playing the Giants.
Playing the Giants in Washington.
I got Washington.
I took Washington there. Now, of course, I think this will be the debut of Jackson Dart as the quarterback for the Giants. Is that true or not?
I think it's Russell Wilson.
Oh, it is Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Jackson Dart's a backup.
So yeah, look like a swimmer.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Russell Wilson's not cool. I mean, he's done. He's no good.
Well, we thought that in Denver, but then he showed signs of life in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah.
And
enough life where he's not there anymore.
Now the Denver stint was awkward because it was really, really bad. And then if I remember, it started to show a little life, and then they shut it down due to contract bonuses. And they went, we can save so much money if you don't play another snap, so we're not going to try anymore.
And there's some locker room stuff with him. Do you remember the whole locker room thing with him? Like he wanted a big chair or something in front of his locker. He didn't want to, or he wanted a certain area where he could go and get dressed by himself or something. It was like all these crazy rules apparently that he had applied to the team that really kind of alienated him from the rest of the team in the locker room.
And he's kind of cringe, man.
Yeah, he is kind of cringe.
Let's ride. That went viral for a reason.
And this year, of course, will be the debut of Duval.
Dude, I'm rooting for him. What's your biggest prediction?
Duval.
It's like a genie's coming out of a lamp.
That is not a football coach, dude. That's a guy trying to scare you at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Duval. I went to the Jags room, dude. I got the hell scared out of me.
Wow.
Duval. No, don't do it.
Hot take, and I'm sorry because this is America's real team, the Detroit Lions. I do not believe will be as close to as good as they were last year.
I agree with that 100%.
That offensive coordinator, that offense was mainly him from everything that I read. Now he's got a new head coaching job. I do not see the Lions repeating success.
Another really good matchup I thought was the Texans and the Rams. Pretty good game, and it's
just a lot of cattle.
Yeah, and I have the Rams because I think the Rams are going to be pretty darn good. But I think our group here has them almost. They have the Rams a heavy favorite, but I didn't see them as a heavy favorite in the picks today. I thought they were maybe, again, 3.5 or 4 or something like that. I think that's a game that could go either way, depending on how the defense plays.
Are you doing any suicide pools? Suicide pool, you have to pick one team to win, and you can. And each week, you only have to pick one team, but you can't repeat your pick throughout the whole season.
I can't pick the same team to win the entire season?
Right. So if you had to pick one team that's definitely going to win this weekend, who would it be?
Wow, that would be tonight. It would be the Philadelphia Eagles tonight.
So that's great.
That means I can't pick the Eagles all
rest
year
of the
again.
season.
Oh, that's a really interesting way to do that, because then you have to really consider the entire schedule, right?
Yeah. Check your text message. You've been invited to one.
All right, very good. When'd you do that?
A week ago.
Okay.
A couple days ago, I was in the group text.
It was last Sunday. Huh?
How much?
That one's a cheap one.
Oh, really?
I mean, if it was money, it would be $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then winner take all.
Is that what you're? Is it 20?
It's not. It's not something I'm doing. It's something I'm taking part in. And I was asked. It's someone who used to work here. He said, "Ask Jim and Ross too."
All right.
Sorry.
Are
Deb.
you in?
I was not. I'm tapped out. I got picks in fantasy football.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right.
Deb, you want to play?
Huh?
Duval. All right, 407.
Deadpool, right?
Duval. 407-916-1041. Deb, what do we have for you here first?
We've got a decision on the Alligator Alcatraz suit. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi makes a major announcement on human smuggling, and Adam Sandler is coming to Florida. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
You got it. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news. Get the hell out of here on a Thursday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday evening forecast. Heads up, if you're south of the I-4 corridor, you're going to be seeing the brunt of the rain today. Those storms going to be popping up right along the I-4 corridor through the rest of the afternoon and into this evening. Rain pushing down to the southeast, so areas across Osceola and Brevard County going to be seeing a pretty soggy evening with showers and storms tapering off as we head through the early overnight hours and staying soggy for the end of the work week.
This report is sponsored by Gorilla Tape. Get storm ready with strength you can trust.
Storms coming? Prep with Gorilla Tape. It's tough, weather resistant, and sticks to rough and uneven surfaces. Patch, hold, seal, and protect. Gorilla Tape holds strong in wind and rain. Gorilla Tape. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger. And you can get started now by saving $28 or more when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need. And you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
The official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and an official partner of minor league baseball.
See Home Club for details.
It's the summer clearance event at Greenway Kia, and the race is on to sell 500 new Kias this month. Every new Kia is clearance price with savings up to $18,000 off MSRP. And when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book value. Best of all, our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to help, not hustle. I'm Joe Rossi, and we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock TG004814. Negative equity refinanced expires 9/7/25.
I just normally do straight stand-up, but this is a bit different.
What do you get when a true crime producer walks into a comedy club? Answer: a new podcast called Wisecrack, where a comedian finds himself at the center of a chilling true crime story.
Does anyone know what show they've come to see? It's a story. It's about the scariest night of my life.
This is Wisecrack, available now. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Wisecrack, and listen now.
Feel the energy of $3,000 Power Hours. Saturday, September 6th, only at Daytona Beach and Orange City Racing and Card Clubs. We're dealing out $1,000 high hand payouts every 20 minutes from 11 a.m. till midnight. Power up your bankroll at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker. September 12th through the 14th, it's the September Showdown Series, exclusively at Daytona Beach Poker. 6 single-day events with over $75,000 in guarantees and buy-ins as low as $200. Don't miss your shot at big money, only at Daytona Beach Racing and Card Club.
It's the ultimate true crime getaway, but plot twist. It's at sea. Don't miss Virgin Voyages True Crime Podcast Voyage, a 5-night kid-free Caribbean cruise on a luxurious, award-winning Virgin Voyages ship. Book now at virginvoyages.com/truecrime.
What does New South Proud mean? It means you can save 35% on windows and doors. And not just any windows and doors. We're talking New South American-made windows and doors that offer premium protection from hurricanes, intruders, and noise. And they're guaranteed for life. Get 35% off American-made windows and doors until October 31st, 2025. Call 800-NEW-WINDOWS. Visit newsouthwindow.com/deal for details.
Here's the tale of the daily Medfield. Same old pharmacy, same old bill. But those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang, that one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Hey, boys and girls. Our friends at the TK Law Firm want to remind us to look ahead, so we will. Look ahead on Real Radio tomorrow, Friday morning. Monsters in the Morning. It's still the Angel and Ryan show. Angel hosting tomorrow for all the Friday fun. That also includes the ones and twos and beer of the week. That all gets started at 6 a.m. tomorrow on Real Radio. Don't forget to look ahead with the team at TK Law when it comes time to plan your family's future. Get started at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Afternoon, Colbert crew. Hey, Jack, something to think about for the football games this weekend. Traditionally, the underdogs usually cover the spread in week one matchups. So teams you might think are big underdogs this weekend, take them in points because there's a good chance they're going to win and cover the spread this weekend.
Oh, good heads up.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my good time gal. Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
That's what our Froggers mentioned was missing.
Ribbit. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks again for tuning in today. We appreciate that.
Texter pointed out it's actually not a suicide pool, it's a survivor pool.
Gotcha.
You pick that one team that's going to survive, or you try and survive picking the one team.
The opposite of a suicide pool.
Yeah.
I am Jim. Deb is here. Jack.
Yeah.
And Ross as well.
That's true.
Big thanks to Mills Air for providing Ross to us today. We appreciate that very much. Leon's a great guy. If you have AC issues, Mills Air is a fine choice. They'll do a good job for you. Deb, do you have some news?
I do.
Well, let's get it.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
Operations at Alligator Alcatraz in South Florida can resume. The 11th Circuit Court of Appeals has granted the state and federal government's request for a stay during the appellate process. It blocks a Miami federal judge's preliminary injunction to stop any new construction and detainees from being brought into the migrant detention facility in the Everglades. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi is announcing arrests and prosecutions in several cases of human trafficking.
Because the majority involved unaccompanied children in human smuggling, we wanted to highlight those and why we're expanding our task force.
The 4 cases from Florida, Texas, and Vermont involve illegal migrants being smuggled across the Mexican and Canadian borders, as well as an operation smuggling Cubans into Florida. Flanked by several U.S. attorneys, Bondi said the Anti-Smuggling Joint Task Force Alpha is being expanded to cover the Canadian border and coastal areas.
All right.
Just called Alpha. Just Alpha?
And then finally, comedy icon Adam Sandler is launching his You're My Best Friend tour here in Florida. His 30-city North American run kicks off on September 5th, tomorrow in Jacksonville. It includes back-to-back stops in Tampa, Miami, and Estero.
What? That's funny.
Yeah, not Orlando.
No Orlando stops,
Yeah,
huh? Even where he filmed a movie here?
Exactly. He'll perform.
Wait. So where were the stops?
Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Estero.
Yeah. Where is Estero?
I think it's right outside of Jacksonville.
It's like Southwest Florida.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's covering most of the state, and they'll do that a lot. They'll hit that Miami/Fort Lauderdale area with one show, Tampa for the other one, then they figure people will travel.
Or they could have had booking issues in Orlando. You never know.
Yeah.
I
that's
think
true.
that happens as well. Man, I got to tell you, I could not have less need, or I could not want to see anybody less than Adam Sandler stand up. I just do not think his stand up is even remotely funny.
Well, as I finish the story, he'll
Yeah.
perform at the Kaseya Center on Sunday. Tickets are limited. Jimmy's not going, so there should be some more there.
At least
left.
one more for sure.
Ah, man, that bothers me. What was the last special you saw of his?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because he has one on Netflix where everything goes wrong, and it's like this weird fourth wall teetering comedy special. It is unique.
All right, I'll try it.
No one else is doing it. They are simple, fun jokes. I know, Jack, you and I saw him live, and he did one of the coolest things I've ever seen a comedian do. With a band, opened up his set with a Tom Petty song, and did the state's, like, one of the state's biggest artists every performance.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
So he did, a bunch of different tracks for every state.
I was there.
Yeah.
Maybe Jack wasn't.
And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thanks, I appreciate that very much. No, I'm not. The baby talking Sandler thing was never my thing. So if he's gotten beyond that, I'll maybe give it another shot.
I think he has, but I'm with you. It's like that turned me off years ago, and I was like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I mean,
still haven't seen one.
Uncut Gems, really good movie.
That also pisses me off. I don't know why. I'm not even a Sandler fan, but
Kind of freaked out my daughter too. She's like, "What do you mean you're not watching one first?"
Yeah.
I don't have the time.
Who do we have to thank today, young lady?
We want to thank Mills Air once again for saucing up our Thursdays. Want to thank Danny Meyering with Orlando Date Night Guide, attorney Glenn Klausman for Colbert Court. If you missed Danny's recommendations for date night ideas or Colbert Court, the case we covered today, both podcasts have been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. Also want to thank Froggers and Mike, who's listening in Mount Dora. Froggers, yay! Looking forward to having you back on board and for donating that $100 gift card to the silent auction for Suds, Pups, and Pints. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that so much. Jack, question of the day?
Do you take your phone with you into the bathroom?
I'll answer that yes.
What percentage?
Well, what was it nationally when you brought it up? I think you
66%?
said 66%.
I was going to say 61.
I will go. I mean, I'll go 73% say yes.
80%.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Stand up.
It's a lot of hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Palm Coast, baby. I'm coming. Christy B Comedy Club. When, Ross? This Saturday, September 6th.
RossComedy.com. Get your tickets there. RossComedy.com. And don't forget to download the latest episode of Good Sauce. You can get it. Actually, I'm finishing it up on my way home. Very funny. You'll enjoy it for sure.
We have a fun time.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll do Sinker Sale. We'll do Embers Only. Our buddy Fayez Carr will be in for Primetime Kitchen. Plus your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Let's get out of here, Jackson. What do you say?
Let's do it.
You guys ready for some football?
Oh, yeah, man. Can't wait.
Gonna fly a drone home.
On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Thursday evening.
See you Friday. Bye.
Well, I don't know about that.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic's pretty much mellowing out, although you're still going to run into some familiar delays on I-4 getting through that amusement park area, through that Champions Gate area. 408